means we're live.
That was cool.
Thank you, Joe. That was dope. This is the first debut episode of Dreams of a Derelict, which is going to be kind of a horror-based sci-fi adventure. So hopefully you guys are here for that. It should be fun. But before we get started, I am going to kick it over to our guest of the channel. We're going to go with Corgi because she's super new and not Dirty's been here a few times before. So Corgi, if you don't mind, take it away.
Oh, so I get to introduce myself.
Tell us who you is.
She doesn't even know how to start.
She
doesn't even know.
I don't even know who I am. All right. Hi, I am Lady Corgi. I am playing as Kala. I am a ranger. Excited to join in for my very first ever D&D campaign. Nice to meet everybody. I am, super excited. Don't know what I got myself into, but I am super excited to join this epic quest of sorts. And that's about it.
How can we find you? Did you say that? Did I miss that? Where are you when you're not here?
Where am I when I'm not here? I am.
Tell the people.
Tell the people where I am.
If they want to watch
I mean, not your physical location, but like.
You can find.
We know that already.
You can find me on my Twitch channel at LadyCorgi93. I stream horror games, all sorts of different variety games, and mostly horror games. And I scream a lot.
Awesome.
Screaming
my weakness.
Yes. And you've seen me bargain.
I have. This is a good
Yes,
time.
you have seen me. Yes. I don't know if I'll be bargaining a lot in this.
Come to bargain.
Dormammu.
Oh, and then there's the thing I did last when I DM'd is I forgot to tell you that you're supposed to pass it on to somebody when you're done.
Oh, okay. I will pass it on to Dirty.
How goes it? I'm Dirty. I run the Dirty Rollers RPG here on Twitch. That one. And then right now we are like this close to finishing up the Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. It's our very first stream campaign. It's super close to being done. And then we will be starting Season of Ghosts. We finally narrowed it down to 2 dates, which are about a month from right now. So either the very tail end of August or the very beginning of September. So it's finally ready to go. We have tons of cool stuff for it. We're just waiting for everybody's schedules to clear up and align. So that will be every other Monday night at on the off nights from the awesome Rev Eldridge's games. So that and then not too far behind that should be Fend Over and Below. Get to do some more horror stuff there too. So we have 2 horror campaigns going on at the same time. Plus get to play in this one. So all the horror campaigns. I'm excited. Not character introductions yet.
Not yet.
And
Okay.
all right, not yet. Never mind.
All right. Throwing it. Another new to me character. I've never played with her before. So LS.
Hi. I'm LS. I live here now. I'm up in your shit. I'm nervous. I don't do sci-fi like at all. I only do sci-fi horror and they asked me if I wanted to join the new Dark Matter game and I was like, nah. And they were like, well, we're gonna do it later in the day. And I was like, nah. And they were like, well, it's sci-fi horror. And I was like, fuck. So here I am.
She says they, and it was just me stalking her.
I was really honored every time, and I felt so like touched that I was being asked. But I was like, spaceships, beep boop. No, I'm good. So hey, here's hoping I don't fuck it up too bad. But you can see me Saturday night. Yeah. You can see me Saturdays here for Echoes of Ruin. Oh my god. I'm getting over a major cold and fever, but I'm good. That's cool. This character that can only be beneficial too. So let's go over to Joe.
Hello, Joe. I'm here. I technically have a Twitch. It's Microcosmic God. I'm an absentee Twitch person. I might stream at some point. You'll hear about it if you're here. But for now, I'm here, and I'm also here for Echoes of Ruin, and now I'm here for this. And don't look at this art. You can't look at it yet. We're not allowed to introduce characters, so this isn't here. Just pay.
It's also on the sidebar.
Shh! Don't look. But yeah, that's me. I'm just here all the time. So we'll give it to Foos, the one who makes all of it happen.
Hello, I'm Foos. Nenders is the one who makes it all happen because he decided to bring us together for another short adventure, and I'm very excited for it. I also want to say, Corgi, you were already gifted a D20 inspiration die. So just make note of that. You have that until you use it. We have certain inspiration die that expire at the end of a session. So like at the end of tonight, if you didn't use it, it would just go to waste essentially. But the D20 does not. So you can literally hold on to it for a bunch of games if you want to like save it for a specific moment. So you were gifted a D20. Someone Dirty just got a D4 because Rev said that you said something nice about him. And I think that was it. I don't think I saw anything else. I'm just making sure I didn't.
Presumably, you said something nice because you saw him debating giving you disadvantage.
Oh,
I didn't. I looked over late, but now I have it.
He has disadvantage now.
All right. Well, now you got both.
Yeah.
Rev out here causing havoc.
I can use my D4 to help get out of the disadvantage.
Joke's on you. He shoots with disadvantage
I was just
anyway.
gonna say, yeah.
That's his whole play style.
If his combat doesn't affect me at all.
Right.
The secret, Rev. He
love
never
it.
aims.
Oh my god, I love this so much. And then she just got a D4 from Evie. She out here throwing her points around.
Sweet
Oh,
Jesus.
hello.
Thank you, Abby.
We've been building them up with no chance of release for a while.
I know, yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
I don't like
That was a choice of phrasing, Joe.
Yeah. He's a word.
Oh, hold on. I got a thing now. I have a thing now.
It's Joe Brows.
Joe Brows?
Joe Brows. We have an emote for Joe Brows now.
Spoiled.
I told him I was working on an emote, so once he DM'd any session, I was like, that's when I have to use the Joe Brows. Okay, anyway, I'm Foos. I'm very excited to be playing in a horror campaign. I was very much the same as LS, where I was like, I don't know if I love sci-fi as much as Nenders does. I know I don't, but I was like, I'll make the best of it. It'll be fun. But then Nenders was like, it'll be psychological horror, and I was like, I'm fucking in. So, especially because I get to use a sword, and that's my excuse right now, because I'm like, I get to hit someone with my lightsaber, and that's sick. I realized I did keep the name in the overlay. So if you look at that absolute mess, that's the name of my character. Good luck pronouncing that. I think I took it off on the like banner image artwork, but on the overlay, it's there. That's it. We lost LS. Hopefully she'll be back, but I think that's it. In terms of like panel announcements, we will be having like another thing announced, I think kind of soon-ish, depending. And then that's it, I think. We're kind of chill at the moment because we have our shows up and running again, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm passing back to the DM. Nanas.
Yo, what's up?
Ellis is back, yay.
All right, Ellis is back. So this adventure begins on a ship named the Scrap Hawk, which is an older human hegemony vessel pre-war. It's a little dinged up in terms of its overall kind of appearance, but it is well maintained in regards to the things that actually matter. So right off the bat, I'm going to have you guys start rolling if you don't mind. So this is everyone just give me an initiative roll. So, and we'll see who
Just casual, give me an initiative.
Sure,
roll right off the bat.
sure. That's
Cool,
my
cool. Tight.
specialty.
Ooh.
Oh my
20,
god,
nice.
Kala! Jeez! Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
I was really hoping for a 0. I have a -1.
Paula's
Damn.
trigger happy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So
Cool.
what I'm going
Deadass
to
blast.
do is Joe, Foos is going to bring you down. So unfortunately, you two are going to be lower. So what we'll do is,
I
as we
really
always
wanted
do,
to point that out.
yeah, absolutely. So
Don't
both
bring me down. Who's
Kala and Teth, is that okay to call?
Yeah.
Okay. You both awake to a hiss as you find yourselves in a cryopod you don't remember getting into. In fact, being disoriented in general is essentially all you're feeling. you are familiar with this part of the ship, and that's essentially it. It's cold. You have the life suit, which is kind of like a skin-tight element of your garb, but little else. Further on in this room is your gear laid out on a table. And as you both kind of awake and shrug off this sense of almost vertigo level of like disorientation, you hear kind of a gruff voice come over the loudspeaker. Suit up. You're needed. You hear kind of like a whack in the background. Oh yeah, meet us at the bridge. Is that right, boss? You hear some muffled yelling in the background and in a language you can't quite make out at this distance, but with that, you're essentially kind of brought into this atmosphere. Temperature is about 60 degrees, give or take, and I don't know if you two have met before, but if you haven't, if you don't mind describing your characters to each other here. And I would say, just from an alarmist perspective, it's not unusual to see mercenaries on a ship like this. So seeing new people isn't something that people would be alarmed at.
You see a big Rothian, 6 foot tall, big alien with asymmetrical horns, one pointed up and one kind of like crooked or bent down. Like silver jewelry around, and I imagine if he doesn't have like armor or anything on, he's got the it's almost like weird bits of like flesh, like muscly looking flesh underneath what looks like just I don't know how to describe them. They're weird creatures. They're very strange. That's why I was kind of drawn to them. Like almost
yeah, they kind of look like a praying mantis fucked a bull.
It's surprisingly adequate, yes. Yeah.
We're not very politically correct in describing it.
No. They have kind of almost like inbuilt armor.
But in a good way.
In a good way. I don't have much to complain about. My,
Yeah.
One of my parents is a Gru.
A Gru?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're creature of darkness. I'm near human. They're known as in this vast universe, galaxy, shadow or native to the plane of shadow. Many people, Grus can come in all sorts of shapes and species. At one point I thought my dad was a frog amphibian type thing, slug type thing, but
It takes efforts.
But it turns out my family had this whole history of gene splicing, and that's how I turned out that I had grew in my genetics. But I'm mostly human. Mostly.
I'm the vast majority human.
Is it fair to say that the Rothians kind of make you think like the heads on them for the creatures from Pitch Black?
God, I love that movie.
I could
I'd have to know the
Yeah.
reference.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The heads kind of look like the
yeah.
Pitch Black creatures.
Mhm.
A little bit.
Yeah. Just a little
I
bit.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah,
also
the big,
say,
go ahead.
okay. You go. I'll go with after.
No, I was just gonna say the like big bony head. It just kind of looks over at you, Kala. And suddenly it looks like the head just kind of splits in half because their mouths are super weird. And this is another new recruit. And he just kind of turns away and wanders over to his gear. He starts coughing like an old man wheeze.
Nice. He feels nice.
Kyle, you do see your gear on a table opposite from him, probably like 15 feet away on the opposite wall on a table all laid out, your sniper rifle included. all there. Who here, if you don't mind giving me your guys' passive perception, I forgot to grab that.
10.
Passive perception.
It should be below on your character sheet, below where your stats are. Like on the left side.
Oh, passive. So my passive wisdom.
Yes,
Passive.
exactly.
It is 13.
Okay, 13. Corky, or Kala, excuse me, as you're coming out of this thing, you notice, like, this area looks like it's been cleaned. Like, you can still faintly smell, like, antiseptic around. There are what looks like claw marks in some areas, like on the edges of the pod that you just came out of. There seems to be, like, there's some kind of struggle at some point that was cleaned up. Somewhat hastily, perhaps, or maybe with not a great deal of care, but with your 13 passive perception, you're able to kind of pick up just subtle hints. You know, sloppy coat of paint here, you know, claw marks there. It's just not enough that it was like a major battle went down, but there's clearly a struggle at some point here.
Hey, do you have any idea of, this,
Spit it out.
Spit it out. You just split your head open.
Just kind of sort of smiles. It's like a weird, just half a face kind of cracking open.
Is it hard for you to eat like that?
No, it's easy.
And shows a big toothy maw. He's just over there strapping like the armored vest on and holstering all his different weapons.
Is it, is it possible to take a closer look at the, is it possible to take a closer look at the claw marks?
Sure. Do you want to? You are a ranger, so I'm going to give you two options. You can do an investigation, which is more of like a academic kind of approach, like a forensic almost, or you can use survival, which is more of like a tracking kind of situation to kind of maybe get a better idea of who was in the tussle and, you know, if there was, you know, like size and strength of the creature, that kind of stuff. But either or, survival or investigation, your choice.
I think I kind of want to know who was kind of in the tussle. Kind of want to see where they like what kind of tracking like who or what got into it and like where they went.
Perfect. Give me a survival roll then.
Survival roll. Let's go. Okay. That would be. Is that coming from me?
Is what coming from you?
Is it coming from me, that mic sound?
Yeah, I do hear a slight mic sound. I have no idea who it's coming from though.
Okay.
Oh, it's dirty. He muted himself. But on the left side where you see your skills list, it should be at the very bottom of it.
Survival. Do I just press on it? The word?
Yeah, you can click just the word, yeah. There you go. Oh.
You're looking around. Your new triangle head friend.
Triangle head.
You look at his claws. You look at the claw marks. Kind of the little bit of the Old Spice situation going on where you're looking at that, looking at them. They might match. With a 10, you're not sure. It's a rough eyeball. You also just woke up from an indeterminate amount of sleep, so your brain might need some coffee, or it's not fully online yet. But That's a lead if you wanted to run with it.
Do you remember anything from what happened before?
Do a job. Get in pod. Repeat.
Can I take a look at your claw? Is it impolite to say it's a paw? Is it a paw, claw, hand?
Claw sounds nice.
And he'll pop his claw open and show you. Just full view. It's a big old gnarly clawed thing.
I'm not sure if you have any expertise in xenobiology or his species specifically, but as far as you can tell, that's a healthy claw. Doesn't look like it was, scraped against the metal or anything like that. You can give me a medicine check if you want to get some more details, see if you can pick up anything. But cursory, passive perception, just looking at it, looks healthy.
Oh, God.
Are you supposed to have 4 fingers or 3? Are you sure? Maybe something happened to that hand? Like, the fingers there are healthy, but you're not sure if all the fingers are there.
I'm sorry, I'm not very good with anatomy. Are you supposed to have 3 fingers, 2 fingers, or?
I'm not sure the official art shows one hand with 4 and one with 5.
You know your own body, though. Do you have the right number of fingers for you?
I was just saying, because it's alien, we're going 4.
Yeah, it's a particularly interesting question because obviously, Kyle doesn't know this, but your species is engineered, so I'd imagine the fingers could change depending on the role. But
I drew you with 3 fingers and then thumb.
Yeah. So we're going 4.
You're down 1.
Yeah.
Did you kill a man with your thumb?
I lost it in a card game.
Oh.
Kind of chuckles.
Okay. Well.
Then you see him grab a hold of something, and it looks like a completely normal grip. Like nothing strange about other than 4 fingers.
Okay. Okay. Well.
Nanners, would it be safe to say that Tethic knows like the ship and is kind of used to the routine?
Yeah, I will say again, the weird thing is you don't remember getting in that pod.
Mm-hmm.
You have gotten into the pod before. You've done missions with them before. You are familiar. You know the route to the bridge by heart. You don't. You wouldn't need a guide or anything like that to get there. So in that regard, everything is normal. But the one stick, thing, you've lost time. Inexplicably.
I honestly think because of what he's got going on, that wouldn't pay too much attention to it yet, and he'd probably just look back to Kala and see if she's like actually gearing up and getting ready, or if she looks confused. What would Kala be doing? Is she kind of not sure of herself? Is she used to this sort of thing?
That's for you, Corky.
That's for you, Corey. Yeah. Deer in headlights.
I mean, I'm gearing up. I guess it's just getting ready for. It's just a little unsettling seeing those claw marks and encountering somebody that I have never met before.
It's part of the job.
Walk over and
Just make you feel better.
put his big old claw on the claw marks on the tube just to see if it matches.
It matches.
But you don't remember.
Kind of like cock his head and look at it, and
you don't remember who you got into a fight with?
No.
Dude.
But you're new. So either I beat them and they replaced you.
and there just shrugs.
The
This
claw,
way.
as you put your hand in there, it's in a grip that is like a reverse, like I'm coming out of here grip. It's not
The chest
Like-
burster grip.
Oh,
yeah, it's not a stop it, don't put me in here. It is a
Oh.
I'm trying to tear my way out of this thing.
Okay.
Grip.
Well, that clears things up. That makes me feel so much better then. Okay, well,
Not me.
why doesn't that make you feel better?
Either I was in that before, or some other Roth was here. And I don't remember. Come, get more answers down this way. Hopefully.
And he'll start marching off with all of his gear down towards the bridge.
Sounds good. I will say, since you're the more experienced of the two, you would know that you pretty much deal with one of two people. The first is a Slade Kell. He is a halfling, serves as the yeoman of this ship for the firm, and is, for a halfling, definitely punches above his weight in terms of like his stature and swinging his like authority around. As somebody who is used to kind of like a hierarchy, despite the fact that there is a captain who also gives orders, there seems to be a deference to Slade over the captain should there ever be conflicting orders from the two. The other is the captain themselves, and God, there's so many goddamn NPCs. Hold on. Whose name is Yule. They are a near human as well, slightly like pinkish skin. You notice that they have a second eyelid that goes vertically across, like bright yellow eyes, and what looks like a set of gills kind of just underneath their jawline. But they are...
That's the masticating membrane. Carry on.
Nerding out, Fuse. Good stuff. They are kind of like they're strict in terms of like a tight ship that they run, but they tend to be more empathetic than Slade is. So usually, if you ever had an issue of that nature, you'd probably want to talk to them first. But I will say, between yourself and Kala, it wouldn't probably take a good 5 minutes to get to the bridge at a swift walking pace, fully geared up. So we're going to leave you guys en route to the bridge. And we will go to the next person, who's going to be Oksania and Aru. Kind of a similar situation with this room. Pods open with a hiss. Neither of you remember being placed in here, but yet you were here nonetheless. Cold room. Your gear is laid out respectively, in corners on the opposite side of the room. Same voice. Different voice actually. This time it's actually the bossy halfling coming over. Hey, I need you two at the bridge immediately. Suit it up. We need to go.
The fuck?
Sorry, my first question.
Yes.
Because my boy's a robot. He doesn't ever get put into pods, right? He's usually just
Normally,
just chill, right? Like, or I don't know.
Normally,
what's normal?
What's normal is you would wake up from a pod and he would be in the same room as you.
Okay, but yeah, he didn't have a pod necessarily, but he's
Right.
just not even in the room regardless.
You don't see him in the room at all.
Okay, just making sure. Just kind of shake his head and step out. What the fuck was that guy's name again? Hi.
The fuck are you?
Nice to meet you. He's gonna turn around and start putting armor on.
Yeah, same.
Awesome. I need your passive perceptions if you don't mind.
10.
I'm on the wrong sheet. 16.
16. You see impact marks from the inside of your friend's pod. There's also what looks like, looking at the paint around that pod and like the immediate vicinity, it's tough to see because it was painted over with like thick paint. But the reason why it was it was bubbling. You can see elements of like metal being like pitted, and then in some cases like raised. Give me what is your educational background? Do you have like a strong science education? Would you say?
No. I will say I do have a good understanding of like ships and how they're built, but it's mostly from like the elven
Okay,
ships.
we can use that.
So I don't know how much that will help.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Give me an intelligence check. I think this is kind
Ooh.
of within the realm. So
Also my
a raw
specialty.
intelligence check. Yeah, you're great at this. All right, awesome. Not sure. Something. I mean, there had to be some level of something powerful to affect metal in that way, indirectly, because it doesn't look like it was like you've seen weapon scarring, you've seen explosions, stuff like that, just either through your missions or your life. None of that particularly matches what you're seeing here, but you're at least picking up elements of a cover-up of some kind, or someone cleaned up something not well.
I think I'll like stop and look over his shoulder and nod towards. It's her pod, right?
Yes, it's her pod.
Where this is happening. Just nod towards it. And does that look normal to you?
For me, yeah. I mean, have a bit of that effect on things.
Doesn't seem to bother you.
It's a loaded question. Nah.
That's a good answer then. Will that happen to me just by being in proximity?
Most of the time, no. Only if I want it to.
All right, well, I'll make sure to stay on your good side.
Very advisable.
They also don't remember why they're here, right? The two of us?
Yeah,
Or like, when they're going to sleep? Okay.
You do not remember going into any cryopod. You know, you are either willingly or slightly unwillingly employees of the firm, usually in regards to scrapping or security runs for scrapping, occasionally bounty hunting if need be. But
Yeah.
you don't.
But this hasn't happened before, has it? Like, us just
Not
waking
as
up
far
and
as-
like,
You have both lost time inexplicably. And as far as you know, that's never happened before.
Do you remember actually getting in there?
Absolutely not.
That's good.
Yeah, I love this for both of us. Great sign.
It's actually, I suppose it could be worse. Anyway, I guess we're needed. You didn't happen to see a very large robot at any point in time, did you?
I just woke up, dude.
Cool. He's gonna try. Does he have his comms on him?
It's part of your gifts. You could absolutely come up. Yep.
I think he's immediately gonna reach out. Orion? Hello?
Orion, you are under the effects of what us IT people would call wake on LAN. You're on some kind of level of dormancy, and the call from your friend has booted a system, your whole system, which you did not realize was offline, but you are able to respond. You find yourself in a
storage closet.
It's just a storage your boxes. There's a towel draped over your head. No, there's a broom in your hand. No, you are in a like a regular kind of holding facility, more or less. It's not a cell, but it's where they would keep guests and stuff like that who are waiting for something, like a glorified sci-fi waiting room. Essentially, is where you wake up on. I think. What's your passive perception?
14.
14. You would immediately notice a decent amount of dust on your person. Like 1/8 of an inch of dust kind of covering you, more or less. That dust is also kind of the same throughout this room. There doesn't seem to be much action in this side of the ship. But again, you're able to respond to your friend.
Harry,
Where are you?
Good question. Do I know this place that I'm in, or just do I know that it exists?
Yeah. It'd be like the commons room on like the starboard
Okay, so
side.
it's not like I'm lost. It's like I vaguely know. Okay.
You don't know why you're there, how you got there, or why you were there for so long, but you do know where you are.
I seem to be in one of the common waiting areas. Based on dust, I have been standing here for some time.
Dust. I don't suppose you put me in this pod.
I am not sure where you are or what pod you refer to.
Alright, have you been called yet? They said they needed us.
Only by you.
I'm gonna swing by. Actually, where did he say we were supposed to meet him?
Supposed to go to the bridge.
Why don't you meet me on the bridge? I'll just immediately swap over to that. I like seeing favorite enemy by my teammate. Well, me?
Which
Favorite
one?
enemy? This bitch. I don't like his vibe.
Was it the robot or the other one?
Before we transfer over, was there anything Aksania wanted to do? Or say?
No, she'll just gear up.
Screen. Might be.
Corgi down.
Sploot.
Yeah. So you're just finishing gearing up. Okay, got it. Rue, were you saying that conversation out loud?
Comlink, and I have to speak out loud for it, right?
I mean, you could like hide in the corner. And be like, "Yo, man,
No.
I don't want
I
to take
think
any agency away from you, but
Hi, honey.
Tanya would also just notice that. Hello. Just to notice the immediate like rush to communicate with him. So, or with Orion. So he was not hiding at all. Just immediately kind of woke up, was like, "Who are you? Where's my boy?" And said that out loud.
all right. Okay, so we'll switch over to Orion, who I'm not sure if you're moving off to the bridge, but I'd say maybe 20 seconds after that conversation ended, you get a direct comm link and Slade. Orion, bridge, now.
I am aware.
Interesting.
Just real quick, make sure all the bits that move still move.
Everything seems to move. Your gear, what little you have compared to everyone else, is on a table on the far side of this room as well. Same deal, decent amount of dust on it. But yeah, you just seem like you were.
Just double checking my inventory. The things that aren't built into my body is straight up a sword, a gun, and some steel cable.
Yeah.
Everything else
I guess
is there.
No, I guess the rest of it, yeah, built in. So yeah, I'll pick up those things.
Yep. But yeah,
And then
everything
I'll
works.
go to the bridge. If I have an inkling of how I would intercept Aru on the way to the bridge, I would do that. But otherwise, I'm just going to the bridge.
Okay, you're a robot. You have the whole thing mapped out in your head. You've walked with her. Give me a. I'm going to say insight check because you're inciting how fast he is moving and like what route he would take. So I think this is like your. Okay.
He just woke up.
Tracks.
Yeah. No, you'd go the route you think that Aru would go, but it's not that route, and you end up probably a minute or two late to the bridge meeting overall.
Listen, I overestimate how slow
Right.
beings are. Like they don't have like I can go at a exact steady pace for basically indefinitely because machine, but I was like, I gotta slow down for this guy. That's
Right. Yeah. The meat
and,
bags.
I overdid it.
Yeah. So, those of you who make it to the bridge would find yourselves seated, or not seated, but greeted by Slade, who, as a refresher, is kind of he's a halfling, grayish, like graying hair, has dark hair naturally, but it's completely streaked with grays at this point. He looks a little gaunt for those of you who've met him before. A combination of potentially malnutrition and certainly lack of sleep. But despite his outwardly physical appearance, he seems still kind of alert. The Captain Yule is there as well, kind of manning the helm, and past him you see just this kind of beautiful landscape of what is ostensibly an asteroid field, and in the midst of it is initially the silhouette of a human ship. Anyone who has served with the hegemony or is like familiar with human/Terran naval vessels would recognize this as like a cruiser of a decent amount of age, like at least significantly pre-war. But what immediately becomes apparent is there are sections that look like they've been rent and molded, and in some cases even sprouted out of it, giving it this kind of almost like infested look to it. There's certainly something going on in this ship that is weird. The other thing that is strange is there seems to be this pocket of force around it. So the asteroids will never get within, rough estimation from a viewport of a ship, maybe a mile or so, and it's like a perfect circumference. So this is kind of like a perfect circle where nothing, rocks, dirt, dust, other asteroid stuff, nothing is it's not even violently rebounding. It just kind of flows around that pocket that surrounds the ship. Around this particular display, there's all kinds of readings and readouts. Those of you who have above a 12 passive perception can kind of faintly make out some of these readings, and none of them make sense because they're all fluctuating. Estimations of tonnage, size, the age, all of it is like the sensors are just either malfunctioning or the data that they're receiving is fluctuating on a millisecond basis, making any kind of range scan useless. But that is at least initially what you kind of see there. You also hear some banging, which is not unusual because there is a half-orc woman who serves as your ship engineer, and she is prone to using percussive maintenance as soon as she can. And that is likely her banging around in that particular section. The last thing that you see is another Vect. This one is just mean looking by design, like angular features, eyes, like no mouth, just speaker grills, just crazy amounts of ablative armor kind of welded onto this creature, if you want to call it that. Underslung weapons. It looks menacing. It stands like a good 8 feet tall. Anytime it moves, the ship shudders because of how heavy this damn thing is. And you would know this as Calyx, which is really C41YX, but phonetically called Calyx. It is the security droid that kind of follows around Slade. But as you all kind of gather in, and including the late Orion.
Do I recognize any of these NPCs?
Yes, you, I believe, volunteered with them. So I would say you would at least recognize the captain, Slade, and his robot would be the ones.
Okay, I did drugs then. It's cool.
Yeah. But he kind of looks at you all. I trust your sleep was good?
Unscheduled.
Puzzling at best.
I think I lost a bit of time, but yeah, it's fine.
We had a malfunction with the pods at some point. We've been struggling with the reactor, so that may have caused some of the confusion.
Did you swap us pods?
No, not that I know of.
Just kind of look over at Kala. But weird half shrug.
We had an interesting introduction, but ready to get to work.
Excellent. All right, well, we've brought you here to survey this. And he just kind of gestures to the ship kind of hanging in space there. The only thing we know is the manifest registers it as the ship Reverie. It seems to be an older Terran ship of some age and significance to the hegemony at one point. Regardless, they are paying incredible amounts of money to have pretty much anything brought to it. Specifically, what they want are information on its propulsion. It was allegedly a research vessel back in its time, and anything that it was researching, any data, any knowledge that you can grab from its data core, we would be greatly interested in. Any intact pieces of technology we'd also be looking into in terms of navigation, anything that it's seen that would be unusual. But as you all know, in this kind of post-war world, the hegemony is trying to get back to prosperity as fast as it can, and for whatever reason, thinks that this ship might help in that case. I'm not going to lie to you, this is dangerous. This ship is unlike anything we have ever seen. I don't know how to say this other than to just say it, but it seems like elements of reality break down around this ship. I don't know how else to explain it. As you can see, our sensors can't pick up anything of note. It's not responding to any level of contact. We can't get life signs out of it, which limits our ability to assist in regards to your deployment. That said, we do have a few options in terms of deploying you to this ship. And given the potential lethal nature of these choices, we decided to leave it up to you. The first, probably more traditional way, is to simply take a shuttle. We have a cargo shuttle, the Gratuity, which is been pretty much gutted and used particularly for salvage missions. So it's fast, it's well armed, it's not pretty, but it'll get you there, we hope. The other option is we have a boarding torpedo, just one, that we can fire into the ship. That is obviously inherently dangerous on multiple levels, but the speed in which it travels would make it harder to intercept. The rub obviously is surviving the impact, although these things are designed to survive impact, but we don't know what that ship is made of. We don't know what's inside it. We don't know what you might wake up by literally crashing into the side of it, but that is an option. The other
shit.
It's gonna Tetheric will look around at the assembled crew and make a frown as much as he can with that face, and look back to the captain and say,
By my count, I think just one will choose the torpedo, aside from myself.
and he looks right over at the colorful individual.
I'll try anything twice.
That is, again, an option. And then just the third one would be teleportation, which is the riskiest, as we can't get a solid scan of anything. So we cannot promise that you will be together when you land. I can't promise that you're going to land in something flat or not 60 feet in the air and wherever that would take you. So they're not great options, I know, but I figured put them out there, see what we can do. I will say we only really have enough juice in this ship for one teleport of this nature. So if you want to use it on the return trip and could get us more stable data, that might be an option as well.
Kind of grin. Remind us all the consequences of a failed teleport.
Best case scenario, you are all scattered but safe on the ship. Worst case scenario, you are teleported outside the ship, in some cases into the ship, and really, really bad cases into each other.
So
Define into each other.
that's a good question, actually.
He just takes his fingers and goes like that. You are...
Oh,
Your molecules are imposed in roughly the same place, and usually leading to horrific deaths.
I'm only hearing plans for a return journey in one of these scenarios. Like, is anyone else noticing that? I don't even do these kind of jobs. What the fuck?
so technically, but wouldn't that mean that return journey would be just as risky?
The return journey is going to have to rely somewhat on you. We don't have any information on the ship from the inside. You will. There is a hangar. A ship of that size should have escape pods. It should have shuttles. If it doesn't, if you can get us some telemetry on the hangar, we can perhaps work out sending in the gratuity to pick you up.
I do
also
like
don't
that
know-
word, gratuity.
It was better than its original name, I'll tell you that. But the
Is anyone good at statistics? What's the probability of us? What is the statistical probability of us dying?
Looks at the robot.
I was gonna say, part of me wants to be like, I'm a machine. Do I just know that? But I also have a flat 10 intelligence. So.
All my heads just
I think the biggest problem with calculating this is the unknown, which is the reverie. We don't know enough, so you're trying to balance an equation that, has a huge gap in it. Statistically, the shuttle is probably the safest thing, because if it goes wrong, at least you can turn around. Teleportation is the most dangerous, and the boarding action pod is the loudest. But yeah, if you're emphasizing survival, it would be the shuttle.
But so do we want to play this by do we know if we want to play this by stealth or
something is on that ship?
We just got
Oh.
raided. Hello.
It's imaginary. He joined us for our one shot last week. He's also on Magical Misfits. Hold on, I have the actual whole command for you. There we go. There you go. He's great. If you're not following him, go give him a shout. The Magical Misfits where they do some D&D stuff. But yeah, we're just starting our tell us. We're just starting our sci-fi adventure with Nenas. Thank you for the raid. Super appreciated.
Mind back to Dennis.
Sorry.
So you mentioned there's something on that ship.
Yes, there's something on the ship there's clearly something that is altering reality, the ship itself, and other elements within it. I don't know if it will react negatively. We haven't fired upon the ship just because we don't know what we're shooting at, and there seems to be valuable cargo in there that doesn't make any sense. So I can't say for sure what or if is going to respond. The ship is enormous, by the way. This is a magnified view given our distance, but it is at least 4 miles long and a mile and a half thick.
hot damn.
So we don't know where the ship came from or who made the ship or...
The hegemony has been rather veiled in regards to its origin. why it's here. It knew exactly where it was, and which is why it was able to direct us to it. But beyond being a cruiser of roughly 90-something years old, I can't really tell you what it's been doing for most of that time.
I mean, I'm fine with any of them.
You're okay with us possibly meshing our molecules together?
I've survived weirder.
Oh.
On a timescale of infinity, the probability of extinction is certain. What matters is the probability of successfully boarding.
And a
Cool.
little bit of survival. I think the shuttle might be the more sound decision for now.
My vote lies in the tube.
Of course you do.
So
If we take the will you be able to tell us where exactly we'll be entering depending on the method of the ship?
yes, that would be the excellent question. That would be the next more or less stage. Once you've decided your method of entry, we have mapped out exactly 7 elements of the ship that to be of interest, and on kind of the onboard displays. Like this was a research and science vessel, and we've just based off of old blueprints that the hegemony has provided. Points at kind of the rear section of the ship. That's where the research would be. Engineering is below decks there. There's a med bay below that. The data core, we believe, is closer to the bridge, which is on the far side of the ship. There is a security bay as well, and there is obviously a hangar and a cargo hold, which are all kind of spread out throughout the ship. And given the ship's size and age, we believe there is a magnetic rail system that goes from one side to the other. I don't know if it's still functioning. I don't know if anything is functioning, honestly, but if it is, that could save you some time between sections. However, wherever you'd want to start, hangar is the most organic. It is still functioning as far as we can tell, and would allow you the most painless egress, depending on how you want to land the shuttle.
Are any of you engineers?
Tham is an engineer, and you hear, Tham! She's, what? She's like banging something. She would turn around. There's this wrench that could very easily double as like a two-handed club for someone of a significant size. And she just kind of throws it over her shoulder. This just jacked half-orc woman with like short, kind of almost buzz-cut hair, covered in all kinds of grease, comes out tank top stained with various kind of oils.
Can we
What do you
take her
want?
with us?
Can you come with?
No, I'm supposed to. Am I going with them? And Slade's like, no. The ship will fall apart the second she leaves.
How are we supposed to get it going?
Oh, you're just supposed to get valuable information and tech from that ship.
Oh, okay.
If you get it to move on its own accord, so much the better. But that's beyond the scope of this mission.
Okay, cool. How long are we estimating? That is a very distracting emoji. How long are we estimating the gratuity will take to get us there?
Given the distance, typically the gratuity would take 5 to 8 minutes, depending on
Okay.
asteroids avoidance. That said, we don't know or understand the resistance that the pocket, essentially, that the ship is outputting. Some of our probes went through it without any issue. Some of them got accelerated in random directions. It's tough to say. Some had resistance that made no sense, It's the void. There shouldn't be matter to resist you. Physics seems to break down around this ship. So, in
She
theory,
sounds like fun.
under 10 minutes.
All right.
Realistically, I can't give you a solid answer.
Whatever you guys want to do. Whoever the fuck. Where's my crew? What am I doing here?
You don't remember signing up for this?
Signing up.
Yes, this
All of us did?
specifically for this. Yes.
The
Gonna look
fuck
at
was
Ryan.
I on?
Do you remember us doing that?
I don't know.
The goal is to retrieve information or technology. The shuttle provides the greatest number of opportunities to return.
Just a little boring, but yeah, okay.
Safe openness. I think we'll take the shuttle in.
So it's
Fine,
but-
fine.
I get it. Not trying to
the
get off on
shuttle.
the wrong foot with these people right to start with, you know?
okay. We'll have the gratuity prepared. Is there anything that you feel you would need for this? Oh, before I even get started on that, give me just a moment. Fam, where did you put the beacons? She's like, oh, it's in my bag. She gets up and, like, kind of heavily footed, like, marches her way out into a separate room real quick.
I
And
like
you
her.
hear clanging, like, just furniture being just shoved into shit. But eventually comes out with a duffel bag that your Rothian could probably fit in, and comes over and just plops it down in front of you. Okay, so we do have emergency communications that run off of quantum entanglement, which we think could work for at least a message or two, assuming, this is weird to say, reality holds, and they kind of hold out what kind of looks like a glorified remote control, but you can more or less speak into it. It's got kind of walkie-talkie style features.
Does it look like the flubber control?
It can. It was made by Amiiboid, so it is flubber based.
Yes.
Is it sticky?
It is a little sticky. Hands
Technically.
on. Yeah. This one's for you. The second is a teleporter beacon that we can use. This should be able to broadcast a frequency, again, on a quantum entanglement line that should allow for rapid emergency teleportation. This is a one-way trip and a one-way thing as far as we're understanding it. Again, the rules of physics change rapidly, so it's possible you can use it more than once, but the risk factor goes up based on our estimations. Outside of these two things, is there anything that you would need, want, or want to review before
I'm
getting ready to
fucking
go?
hungry.
We are a little short on foodstuffs, but
Cool.
I will make some rations made available to you. Do you have a preference?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I always need to fuel up after a bender, and I feel like I've been on a bender.
You get a rare chuckle from Slade on that one. I will see that you get some rations before you go.
Mwah. All right, let's go do something stupid.
Let's not.
Hi, by the way, I'm Oksania.
Slade, I'm pretty sure we met before.
I was talking to the
Oh,
it's cool, Slade. I do remember you, Slade. That's why I'm not completely freaking out.
I'm a little concerned to the seemingly memory gaps that everyone. is
Oh, you guys are
experiencing.
having it too?
He kind of like looks across everyone just to confirm.
Oh shit.
Does anyone remember signing up for this? right?
Yes. I've been
You do.
here a bit. Not this, though. Something changed.
I think he's gonna look back at Slade. Is that normal?
Normal is becoming a rare word nowadays.
Amen, brother.
I'm not sure if this was tied to the power outage or maybe the ship has extended its influence in some ways that we can't track.
I imagine it's a little unusual that an entire crew who signed up for a job all have no memory of doing it.
That would be an outlier, correct.
Good
Have
start.
any other crews been aboard the ship?
This is the first crew that we're sending into it. The trip here was more dangerous than and longer than we realized, which is why we're low on supplies. But you are our one and only shot.
With the whole memory gap thing, I think there's going to be a level of uncertainty. So can I roll insight to see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah, absolutely. Inside him.
Cool. My fat +0.
Oh, I forgot you have disadvantage because of Rev.
Oh yeah. What's funny is I did that on accident from the test game. Left the attacks on disadvantage, so that worked.
I figured. Oh no.
You find Slade has always been a flat kind of business by the book kind of guy. He works for the firm. They're not the most truthful organization in the galaxy. And as an employee, he shares their values, and it's very tough to read him. But as far as you can tell, he's confident in what he's saying.
Okay.
He looks back at Oksana. You were in the middle of introductions. Aru. This is... Just waits for Orion to introduce himself.
I am called Orion.
Tethic.
I'm Kala.
Cool. Well, let's go die together.
Let's not do that.
That's not really anything I don't know.
Who has the teleporter? Who has the
You
emergency?
do not want me touching either of those.
Tethic will
Flashbacks
take
to
the
her pod.
teleporter. Yeah.
Hands the teleporter over to Tethic.
Was the other thing?
It's the emergency communication device.
Yeah, you guys are gonna want one of those. I'm not touching it.
If no one else reaches for it, I'll take it. I don't necessarily know if I'm the guy.
I can take it.
All right. Kala.
All right. I'll have extra rations for you at the shuttle. Do you know your way to the hangar, I assume?
Have I been on this ship before?
Yes, you have.
Okay,
You
cool.
just don't recognize anyone, which is super strange. But yes, you would know your way to the hangar. This is the first time you've been there.
And
right.
I want to make sure to I'm not getting something wrong, nurse, but I have been on this for a while,
absolutely.
right? Okay.
Yes, you are very familiar with the ship.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good.
And
Yeah.
the people.
Well, Tethic will just turn and start walking, like he knows where he's going, because he actually does.
Because he does. Yeah.
He'll turn back towards Slade. Was there any reason you didn't have us in the same room?
Standard protocol in case there's failures in the system or power grid or combat blows a hole through your side of the ship. Losing all the crew in one shot doesn't make too much sense.
Just most of it.
Most of it.
I'd prefer you keep us together next time.
Oh, you and the Vect.
Orion,
Orion. Correct. I didn't offend, did I?
no, just correcting.
Duly noted.
Thanks. Turn off and Follow the red guy.
Go Power Rangers.
Okay. I'm a ranger.
Yes.
I didn't feel the need to add any words to that, but I lent a presence with the singular facial expression I am capable of, and just height. The only problem is his vect is bigger.
But you're wider.
Probably.
I don't know.
As someone who's probably intimidated people before, I think you'd realize that he's not intimidated so much as he is curious as to whatever bond you two have. And perhaps the fact that he either doesn't remember it or didn't ever registered it. But he has been educated and may or may not.
I mean, how much attention does he pay to his quote-unquote employees?
Yeah.
Yeah. But as that happens, he goes off the other way. You guys make your way to this. Aru, you have the 16 passive perception if memory serves.
Fucking, do I have the highest perception? That's wild.
I
Yeah.
think you do.
Yikes.
So
That's not good.
Big time yikes.
That means you're the leader.
You gotta have some
let's
games
go.
with a 16 passive being the cap, because there's the games where there's 25s lying around.
Yeah. It's like my perception's a 37. Sick.
Pathfinder?
We're gonna miss some stuff, and it's good.
you noticed signs of combat on the way down. Again, painted over, not in the greatest way. Hidden in some sections. Bless you. Like dents hidden under carpets. The shrapnel rounds kind of embedded in certain elements of. Bless you again. Hidden by furniture or cargo crates, things like that. There seems to be an effort to disguise perhaps what had happened here at some point. And again, whether it's due to lack of effort, lack of expertise, whatever, it is perceptible to you as you kind of continue your way down towards the ship. Coming upon the gratuity, it is...
What, 50% or are they good tippers?
At least 30.
More. The ship was once a Terran combat transport ship, which has largely been gutted and used as goods or transportation of goods, contraband, whatever the firm needs it more or less to be. And as a result, they have removed the FTL void drive, likely because it's very difficult to get the. This is going to be gross if you don't know dark matter, but the roaches required to do that kind of transportation. It's in this particular universe that I've twisted. It is a rare resource, so they have removed it in lieu of better kind of engines for sub FTL travel and additional cargo space. So that is one thing. If anyone has hegemony. Military experience is probably one of the things that you notice. But again, Aru, with your thing, you notice scorch marks on the wings. You notice not metal fatigue, but when titanium's heated and it turns into that burny, bluey kind of color, the weapons have been fired in anger several times to the point where they overheated and caked off some of the paint towards the ends of it. This thing has seen prolonged combat, but is fully functional. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it, but it can use a paint job and a little bit of love in some cases. But like the ship and everything else that you've encountered so far, it's been repaired to a point of functionality.
On the way, he's just gonna say out loud, mostly for Orion, but anyone else can hear him say it. It seems like everything on this ship has been damaged, including our minds.
We cannot have only been here recently if the reactor is failing.
Damage is
I know
just
you-
perspective.
Well, just be confused and then shut down with the next question that was about to come out of his mouth. From what I'm seeing, I kind of look at Kala. She's got a big gun. He obviously uses a very large sword. Sees that Tefik has. Are your guns visible? I'm assuming in your gear
yeah.
they're just holstered right now. Yeah, so we'll notice that. And then go back to Oksania. Would you be open to describing your speciality?
Oh, yeah. I will just sort of invoke my mage hand and just kind of sort of have it flutter about in the air.
What does your mage hand look like, if you don't mind me asking?
It sort of mirrors something that one of my hands that y'all probably haven't seen yet. I'm imagining if we're in like full suits and stuff, there's like gloves. But it's got these really elongated fingers and kind of ending in these talons. And it's not fully corporeal. You can see through it, and it's got that sort of like acid green tinge to it.
That's awesome. Good stuff.
Interesting.
Understood.
Have a couple knives if I have to, but I prefer not to.
Do your best to make sure you don't have to.
I got tricks.
He just looks up and down and just nods.
As you guys are kind of discussing things, the Calyx kind of stomps up to the group. I assume you have roles for each of you. The ship can move without a pilot, but it is best controlled by sentient hands.
Tethik will wander up and plop in the pilot seat.
Excellent. Anyone good with maintenance, engineering, weapons?
I have proficiency in ship maintenance, but the intelligence isn't high. If no one else has ship maintenance, I will take it. That would be me.
All right. This is where that part of the ship goes. Anyone interested in weapons, things of that nature?
I am familiar with weaponry.
Okay.
I believe him personally.
All right. As he begins to kind of assign out,
To be clear, I might not be the best person for a ship-based weapons role. It is just a question I could answer.
okay.
Fair.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So for the purposes of this, the captain is essentially going to be Teth. I can't say your name. I'm gonna say Teth for now. I'll figure out your name as we go.
Why is he always a problem?
Imagine-
Even when his name is
imagine-
3 letters long.
Imagine
not
that
hard.
H is a K.
I was gonna say,
Heck.
Tethik.
Teth.
Oh, Teth.
He gives you the
Tethik.
ick.
Perfect. Yeah, I got it. Tethik. Yeah, thank you. Got it. All right. So Tethik is what's it called? Tethik would be the captain. Aru would be the engineer. Oh no, I'm sorry. Tethik would be the pilot. Aru would be the engineer. The gunner so far is going to be Orion.
I'm going to
And-
assume the literal sniper is better at that. I'm just gonna point it out.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll do that.
Okay, so the
You
sniper is
just
the
rush
gunner.
past the robot and go to the place that makes more sense for you. Totally fine.
Please.
And then that leaves the captain as Orion. Then
We're not gonna give Oksania any chance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know I read her background, so I know she's like allergic to tech. So that's why I wasn't volunteering.
I'm proficient in technology. That's probably why you need to be a captain.
But please, I don't want to take away your agency. If you wanted to be captain, I will.
Oh hell no.
As long as I just have to stand imposingly upon on the bridge, I can do that.
Okay.
I got the beast in your sights.
That sounds amazing. Okay. What I'll say, if you would like, I know there's some elements of engineering that could require like magical assistance if you wanted to go with that, or you could attempt to help your teammate and I'll have you do a roll. And if you roll above a certain thing, they'll get advantage on whatever thing that they're doing. So if you're interested in just kind of helping the crew out like that, you can, or you could just, chill out.
Passenger princess.
Yeah, passenger princess your way through here. However you want to do it.
Kick back in the back of the ship.
Yeah.
Like I have some tech spells, but
Okay.
I don't think y'all want. I don't think y'all want to handle that. So yeah, I'll just assist.
She kind of gives me Jack from Mass Effect vibes.
Oh yeah, I can
I
see
see
that.
it.
Yep, definitely.
Hopefully, Jack during the cutscene where you meet Jack, and not Jack after you get them as a character in your crew, because power difference is dramatic.
Oh my god, yeah, she's straight up punching Big Macs, and then Anyway.
I'm a Dragon Age whore. I've never played Mass Effect.
Oh, you're missing out.
So good.
It's space, beat boop. I don't.
Maybe after this,
I love beat boop. They have every
Space
time.
Wizard. It's a space
Yeah.
opera with fantasy
Oh
elements.
my gosh.
yeah, and maybe after this campaign, you'll have the beep boop itch, and you can go try it out.
That sounds wrong.
The beep boop
There's
itch.
only one cure for the beep boop itch, and it's
It's,
magic.
it's a disease you pick up at certain space stations.
Oh my
Don't
God.
worry about it.
Oh
Very common.
Oh, god.
Just stay away from the Vect.
Yeah. Beep boop. Eventually, Slade comes back with 3 or 4 different, 4 total rations to kind of hand over to you. In addition, the ship is also stocked with like rations and stuff that you can take for long-term sustenance, but short-term. Hands that over to you. There's a peanut butter and jelly kind of sandwich there. There's
Oh fuck yeah.
a spaghettio with mystery meat in there.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
A single spaghettio.
It's just one
Just one
It's
little.
a really big
Meringue.
spaghetti with a chunk of mystery meat in the middle of it.
I like this.
no sauce. It's just a dry spaghetti.
Well, no, the inside the mystery meat, it's like a lava cake. There's sauce inside.
Oh no!
It's
It's kind of fitting for space because that would kind of make it look like Saturn almost.
there you go. Yeah, like rings are outside of it. The spaghetti rings.
Is it like a gelatin mold?
Oh no.
No, it's
It's not supposed to be, but who knows how long
No.
it's been on the ship.
It's like a nutrient. It's like a nutrient block or something.
Yeah, one of them is just a slab of meatloaf of,
Space spam.
Yep, just.
I like spam.
Yep, again, mystery meat. And the last one is just dried and somewhat flattened popcorn.
Oh fuck yeah.
Popcorn?
So,
Yeah.
You
but
I'm all
monster.
about
that
salt.
wouldn't be popped. Then it'd just be.
Oh, it's popped, but then it's kind of compressed and like vacuum sealed.
That sounds terrible. Why would you do that to popcorn?
It's like a popcorn ball that has been
awful.
like
The only
rolled
thing-
flat.
Yeah, the only thing worse is if it was like gray and flat.
But that's essentially what you notice. They're all Terran style MREs, if you will. Your passive perception was a 10, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Me? Yeah, I don't see shit.
Aru, are you tracking that at all?
Tracking that she's not noticing shit, or that?
Yeah, just tracking the exchange of like, here are the rations you asked for.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah, nope. Carry on.
She's
You're
very
good.
strange, and she hasn't been given a job, so he's gonna focus on what he's gonna focus
I'm just
on.
stuffing my face.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, it tastes great. It's. I mean,
I'm happy.
for what it's worth, it's pretty good.
I mean, pretty good for people who this is what we eat. So.
I have low
Yeah,
standards.
no, I mean, this is no Michelin star experience by any means, but it's cooking
I'm not
science.
gonna get a Michelin star food on this CTE ship.
Yeah. Traumatic brain
CTE
injuries coming in. Okay, but he'll just do one last rundown. All right, so have you guys decided on the landing zone?
Huh.
No. You named some parts of the ship. They're not all accessible immediately, right? Like, are there very specific spots that we can land in?
The hangar would.
I
The
remember
hangar
the
is the
hangar.
easiest. Let me go back
Yeah.
to ship sections.
Because I wrote down like there's medical bay,
Yeah.
security bay, engineers is underneath, and there's data core and stuff. But like,
The hangar sounded the easiest.
yeah,
hangar
I
is
think the hangar just
research
makes
and
more sense.
science, engineering, data core, medical bay.
Are there disadvantages to landing in certain parts?
Some of the parts you're going to have to shoot your way into because they are
We
not
could have
designed.
torpedoed our way into, but
Yes, which he's going
And
to.
died on impact.
have you ever heard a Roth yell YOLO on takeoff?
Oh my gosh.
Yeet.
But would I be able to shoot it from the ship though?
Yes, that's the idea. Is you would shoot. He would explain this. These are rules.
That's the sound of a ship.
That's a gato.
Was the engines starting up?
That's nuts.
The
Yeah.
per
Was it
motor?
loud? I can't hear anything, so
I
for
was
me, I'm
like,
just
what
like,
the fuck?
just hold it.
Oh man, where was I saying? Okay, so engineering,
Sorry.
data core. No, you're good. Medical bay, security, cargo hold, and hangar. Now, for anything other than the cargo hold and hangar, you'd more or less have to shoot your way in, either adjacent or close to. And you could either they have something called an umbilical kind of a tube that your transport can shoot out, and then you could, kind of it'll seal the hole. You can travel into it that way. You don't have to like blast your way in and like park your ship. That's crazy. So that's an option.
That's crazy. Why would you ever do that?
Why would you do
I
that?
mean, if we're going for quiet entrance, which I think is the reason we're taking this thing in the first place, maybe the hangar or the hold.
Hangar definitely is the path of least resistance. However, if you wanted to go to someplace more direct or close to, and he will specify, you might not necessarily want to blow a hole directly into that area because whatever's valuable might get vaporized in the process. So adjacent. Yeah, so just things to kind of think about. Get into the corridor next to it, that kind of thing. But he also kind of on one of the spare screens pulls up like a kind of schematic of the ship where you can kind of see where it is. So he'll point and just kind of sets a navigation point of the hangar. If that's where you want to go, you can change it by simply pointing and activating it.
Sounds good to me.
I think hangar does make the most sense.
Okay. I will say, in an emergency, this vessel is equipped with a very potent missile. So it's a one-shot opportunity. Just one missile. Give me an insight check. It's a light one, but there's an element of his speech, and anyone who's obviously paying attention to the conversation could do the same. Just to get an idea of what's happening there.
Perception. Wait, insight. Wait, what did you say? My whole brain is insight. Sorry. Oh shit.
Okay. So Aru and Tethik, you would kind of intuit a little bit. Obviously, Aru a little bit more. That there's an element of frustration with the fact that he only has one of these things. I think Teth would clock the frustration. Aru, you'd kind of surmise that this is probably a budget situation. The fact that everything about this mission seems like they're underprepared for what they're trying to do, and Slade let that mask slip a little bit in that you should have more, essentially.
Lucky us.
With that, he's all right. Well, is there anything else you need from me before you embark?
That map.
map is up on one of the screens.
Can we like take it with us in any
Sure.
fashion?
Yeah. We'll assume you have some level of personal computing device on you.
Science magic.
I am a personal computing
Sci-fi
device.
benefits. Yeah, I mean, if we have phones in 2020, I imagine you have something.
Airdrop.
Yeah.
Grab it.
Airdrop it to your Apple Watch.
I assume one of my eyes can R2D2 hologram project.
Sure.
I like this
Kidding,
game.
but I'll take
He
it.
did not fight you at all. Like, fine.
He's a walking robot. You're telling me he can't create like a little hologram? Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, then there's Ava
my
came
piercing-
and gave you
sorry.
disadvantage. Sorry. Ava came and gave you disadvantage, and then you just got advantage. So first roll for you will be a disadvantage. Second will be an advantage.
Ava, we're not even. It's not Saturday. Why are we PvPing?
She can't hear. She's streaming herself. She just came by and dropped out and left.
That's
Just a
drop-off.
sprinkle of D20s and she left.
He is amazing. Thank you, Ava.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Dirty.
No, we're good. If you're good, you have the map. He has a holo projector apparently. Is there anything else that you would need? Because basically, right before you take off, we'll take a break. So,
I'm good.
I think we're good.
okay,
It's all set.
all set. All right, so we'll take our break. Come back in 10-ish minutes. So 11:23. We'll come back and continue this adventure.
Cool.
Ooh, cool.
Everything will go smoothly.
Everything's
Oh, show.
We'll
Yeah,
be
since
back.
you-
I'll say it that way.
Since everybody chose stealth over fun, yeah, it'll probably go smooth.
We're back, and we want Chunky Monkey. Goddammit!
Hell yeah!
We're gonna take an ice cream break at some point, but yes, we are back. The crew has more or less just been sealed into their transport shuttle, the Gratuity. Captain and pilot, it is up to you when you decide to get ready to go. Ship is responding to any and all tests or system checks. Everything looks green from an internal perspective.
Since I was noticing damage like every fucking elsewhere, can I just do a quick sweep of this fucking ship from an engineering perspective to see if there's anything I can be like, that'll fail eventually?
So engineering perspective, in my opinion, would be either intelligence or technology.
What about a ship maintenance?
Oh, okay, yeah, you have a roll for
ship maintenance.
Yeah,
I do!
Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
Roll for beep boop.
So you were specifically looking for potential issues.
Yeah, just anything that would catch his attention, that like seems off.
I mean,
or broken, repaired recently.
What catches your attention about repaired recently is the cockpit windows are all brand new.
Great.
All the better to see with.
And I'm probably not there, right? Because the engineer is probably like in the back of the ship.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, you're not. You're
here,
well. Yeah.
Yeah, but whoever's here is probably the pilot and the captain.
Yeah, of course.
Great. Good. I think he'll clock that and just like nod
it needs
towards
like
it.
paint. It's like little things, like maybe a purge of some of its systems. Maybe a couple of new wires here. Nothing that's gonna fail even in the medium term. You would be fine. It's just it's kind of like car maintenance. It's like it's got its oil change, it's got fluids, it needs a car wash, it needs a couple things here and there. One of the speakers is a little glitchy. You got to bang on it twice to get it to go, but it's not. It's nothing that would cause anything more than a minor nuisance to the crew. I will say, if you are doing with the 15, there's also welds on the roof of I guess the top of the dorsal element of the ship, adjoining two of the armor plates. Let's say, give me another maintenance roll if you don't mind.
It's not gonna be much better than that, my mans. But I'm gonna hit you okay. It is better than that.
Two better.
Looking at the repair in the structure, it looks like additional armor was put there, and whatever
But, only there.
Along the dorsal element of it, like underneath the skin, it looks like there's evidence of additional armor to this part of the ship.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I think he'll motion towards the glass initially and just mention to both the pilot and the captain that was recently replaced, which suggests that it was recently taken out, but hopefully looks like it'll hold. Also, certain other areas have been reinforced. This place has definitely seen some action.
Numerous things aren't adding up. Do our job, look for anything to help fill the gap. And we'll ask more questions once we're back.
Is this actually anyone here's job?
What's that?
No, I'm asking the group. Like, I've done some mercenary work in the past, but like this is not my usual. I'm a fucking bounty hunter. Like, this is not my vibe.
The jobs vary, but this is unusual.
I work for the tower. I am contracted with them, so like that's not weird. It's just, how fucked up was I? Because this is not my bag.
I've been here a while, but this is still something new.
It seems
Whether
strange
it remains
that.
the same, or it is something new, I follow the directives of the firm. For now.
Cool.
And you?
Look over to Aru.
More or less, wherever he goes, I go. It's just strange that Slade would be very comfortable sending us all when clearly we're confused.
I mean, this is kind of my base level of functioning, so as long as I get paid.
So above table
And I
itself.
just crunch off a side of like that popcorn brick.
Oh, it's a brick now.
I like that it's a brick.
I mean, if you fold a sheet enough times, it becomes a brick, I suppose.
I didn't know you could fold it.
You guys, and I'm like over a mouthful. I'm like, you guys know how many wars have been fought for salt? Like seriously.
I mean, not
I don't know if
inaccurate.
I know that.
Search your programming.
You might know.
You know it's true.
It's so true.
Feelings, it is true.
Robots don't have feelings.
So, as the engineer, if you look on page 178.
Fuck me. Hold on.
This is why you don't put claws on my sock. You are now stuck to me.
Oh no!
You're upset
I'm
by that
now
fact,
on-
so am I.
Sounds like something he could say to Aru, though. Like, let's be real.
Claws? Okay. Yeah,
I
sorry.
don't have
Good.
socks and he doesn't have claws.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so
Yep,
good.
I'm on the page. Sorry.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So if you look where it
178,
says Freelancer, the human hegemony transport, that's essentially what this is. Your AC is higher. It is actually 17 because of the armor upgrades and everything that it has had. And the shield, no, shields are normal. What else did I have?
Guess who's been spelling hegemony wrong this whole time?
How dare you?
It's
Listen, it's an
higher.
unusual word, but some of us
is.
play Mass
I mean, to be
Effect. know
fair,
how
I don't
to
think I could spell hegemony right now without assistance.
That was a saying. So yeah, that's and that's the stat block of your ship. So just mark that it's AC 17, and then everything else is more or less the same.
You said
do not,
AC 17?
yes,
It says
it
15
has
here. Was
been
that what you're saying?
reinforced.
The
It
reinforcement?
had
Okay,
15, but it's been reinforced. You've noticed that it's been reinforced. So
Gotcha.
it does not have a dark matter engine, because that has been sacrificed. As
Runs on
part of-
diesel.
It runs on diesel. It runs on shoe leather, in some cases bad language. But other than that,
Oh, I
it's
can
really
help.
And hammers.
What's
but-
diesel
good. Decent.
Fair.
in this universe? In this universe,
Oh,
what's
okay,
diesel?
okay, okay.
Diesel thankfully doesn't exist in this universe in terms of a fuel source. I guess it would just be like any unrefined combustible.
Okay, fine.
fuel.
Space diesel.
Space diesel.
Again,
That's how you fix it. Can't have space truckers without space diesel.
Damn it.
Big 10-4.
That was Tethic's first gig.
Here's a space diesel.
Casually stows his trucker cap. Just look at his art.
Put it on your head!
Yeah, just look at his art and imagine how he fits a trucker cap on there.
Oh, I love this. I love this so much. So again, what?
I was just trying to think of what a trucker hat in space would say, and I apologize, but I inflicted it to myself, so you all need to hear. But it would just be the Milky Way and say I like them milky. I'm so sorry. It's gross and truckery, but I suffered psychic damage, so you must all do so as well.
You did that to yourself!
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the one pun I would say. Boo. Boo.
Alright, so, ship stats.
I was
and
going for
then-
boobs,
Yeah,
but
for that.
that's fine.
Big pair of metal nuts hanging off the back of the ship.
Oh yeah.
Ellis, I gotta
Those
say,
are-
I did not expect you to be bringing up truck nuts.
No, they're space truck nuts.
Don't act like I
Yeah.
started this. I am just contributing.
Actually, that's something you should trademark like right away, like space nuts, so you can
That was
Just
called
sit on
Space
that.
Balls.
Oh my
Thank you
God.
very much.
Oh, we can't go that one.
There's-
There
That's
Space
copyrighted.
Nuts with a Z even.
Okay, this group has a economic future in the production and sale of truck nuts.
Space nuts.
Ah, god damn it! All right, the ship. It is ready to take off whenever you are, as a crew, ready. The location has been mapped out to you. In about 4 or 5 minutes, you will hit the edge of the sphere that this thing is, the sphere of influence of this ship, essentially. So, going into that is just something to be aware of. But beyond that, like I said, from a ship perspective, you were good to go. Just waiting on you.
Yeah, so he's gonna make sure everybody that doesn't belong on the ship is off now. Make sure everything is sealed up. And it's boring. Tilt the controls forward to head out.
Ship kind of. Now, is this like a gentle rollout? The ship responds to you.
Yeah, based on what everybody wanted. We're going stealth over fun, so we're take it slow and steady.
Okay.
And there is the moderate worry that we don't really know what's going to happen as we get closer to the ship. So
as this all begins to go, I'm going to ask for a D100 from all of you, if you don't mind.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Sir, what?
What if
Also,
I
while
don't
we're doing that,
want to?
Denners, I knew you were going to do this, but I was going to yell at you ahead of time, and I didn't. But now I have to yell at you now. Copy and paste the tokens I set up on the other map. These aren't the ones. They don't have the correct stats. We talked about this.
D100?
Gotta blow
Yes,
up your
please.
shit on stream.
If you do a / roll D1 space D100, it will roll you.
It would be what I just typed in, but without
That's
the
a-
period.
that's a D100 in space.
In space. Give me just a moment. My sister is yelling at me. She's very rude.
I am. Ooh, that's
Uh,
cool.
So just write whatever. Oh, okay.
What I just wrote, but without the period. So ignore the period, and then type everything else.
I was a smart man. I would put you all in
Look at Tanya is the only one putting up good numbers.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. Mm-hmm.
That's fun. My avatar at some point on Roll20 became the Tempest from Mass Effect Andromeda, and it finally makes sense.
Did I do that correctly?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Fun fact, Joe, I
Robert.
cannot change my profile picture in Roll20. I have not been able to for years. It just locked me out of it completely.
Oh, weird.
I'm stuck with the
Also-
default image.
For those of you who are playing a character, at the very bottom of your chat window, you should see an as and like a name. If you hit that as the drop down, you can click your name. So when you roll, or your character's name. So when you roll, it'll show your character's name. In
I
case
mean,
you
it
don't
does
want
that
to
anyway,
see.
because we changed our names to be our characters.
No, but you get the artwork.
Yeah.
That comes with it. See?
Beep boop.
This is.
Tepik needs his trucker hat.
You know, it does sound like venereal disease, but it also, I'm hearing it to the tune of, like, Do the Twist, that, like, old dua. Not a dua, but
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you say
on,
beep boop
baby.
bitch, you gotta dance.
Well, maybe next time the ship just needs a pair of fuzzy dice.
I used to
That
have
can be
fuzzy
arranged.
20-sided dice for my
Little
car.
hula girl on the dashboard.
Mm-hmm. Just wait. If we survive this, we're modifying the hell out of this thing.
You know, we gotta survive first. I don't know how that's gonna go.
I gave the-
Was I just speaking out of my comms? Sorry.
Yeah, you
It's
were.
fine.
Truck nuts in the back. It's gonna be great. All right. So.
We're netters.
Purge that from the mind. Okay.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
horror
say-
game, they said.
It's tough when you got really like
You brought
jovial.
up truck nuts. You have no
I
right.
did not start that. I
Okay.
contributed to an existing conversation. You monsters.
What am I talking about? Oh, all right. So, pilot, Captain and the gunner. If you guys don't entrepreneur, if you don't mind giving me perception checks as you go, and this will be a series of checks that we're gonna do. The idea is we want it above a certain number, so in this case it's gonna be 40 cumulative. There we go. English is hard.
Am I the only one that rolled above 40?
Who all was making this roll?
It was the entrepreneur, the captain,
Oh.
and the gunner.
Okay, so perception?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so do I do the perception on the side with the...
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
next to all your other skills.
And Dirty the entrepreneur is you.
Oh, I was waiting. I was just kind of waiting out to see if anyone else was gonna roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That's right. Perfect.
Oh wait, that's not correct. Oops.
If you do roll like that, we usually just take the first roll. So the 7 is what we would use. So don't worry too much if you.
Too busy thinking about truck nuts.
Yeah. Do you have proficiency in perception though?
You should have a check mark.
Yeah.
No.
I don't.
Okay, then it's the same roll. You just happen to be wisdom this time instead of. Didn't want you to lose out on a bonus if you had one.
I just have
What do I see since I don't see anything?
Well, it was a group check to kind of see if you clock something. But
Nobody sees anything.
There are, as you are gently, silently gliding through here, the rumble of the ship's engine is pretty much the only sign that you're actually being propulsed. Some of those asteroids look strange. The ones that are kind of on the periphery. Again, impact marks, signs of damage on some of them. Not a lot. You'd probably say like maybe 10% you've seen. Things like that around. Are you, as a captain, are you looking at the window or are you checking out like the system screens as well?
Based on, I'm proficient in technology. Like, I feel like I'm probably looking out the window just because I am not a ship guy. I just happen to stand here.
Okay. But yeah, we'll say visually, I'll give you advantage on your next one just based off the roll, because that's what you're doing. But your team unfortunately failed the general check, so you're not tracking everything that you can be. But we'll go with that. So this is stage 1. Stage 2, we'll say each stage is probably like about. Wow, that was crazy.
What the heck was that?
I don't know. Each stage is like 2 minutes.
Microphones.
So give me one more perception checks, the 3 of you. So pilot, captain, and gunner.
If
Let's go
I'm
pilot
like
Captain
just
Gunner.
kind of wandering around between stations, can I assist in any way?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You can.
Mine's just a wisdom. Unfortunately.
No, you know what?
Sorry.
My perception was thrown off because Tethik, like myself, just moved his leg and smashed his leg on something underneath the thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So mine's just gonna be a wisdom check because I don't have a.
You can still click perception.
Yeah.
The check mark just adds your bonus if it would be there.
Correct.
Okay, so just click perception then.
Yeah, it'll
Yes.
work the same. And you said captain as well. I'm making another one.
And Ellis, you said you wanted to help.
Yeah, I'll assist Kala so they can roll again.
Okay, so roll your perception check one more time. We're going to take the higher of the 2.
Much better.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And I don't see another roll from Orion yet.
I was double checking. I didn't hear if you said captain, but
Yes, sir.
all right, much better collectively.
Yes. Okay. So you do pass. In addition to the readouts on the asteroids, and now as you pass some of them closer up, you were getting a lot of like ferrous readings, like high metallic value of these things. But as you get closer, you notice some of them are compacted ships, like ships that have been just absolutely crushed, almost imploded in some cases, and are now part of this thing's orbit. And as you begin to process that, a combination of Kala kind of doing a zoom and enhance on the Reverie, as you were probably about 40% of your way there, you are tracking some movement from the ship, and almost unbelievably, you're watching the skin of the ship kind of begin to like warp and blister and begin to kind of pulse, and the blister is getting bigger by the moment as you guys are getting closer and closer to this thing. In the metal skin of the ship that is now blistering out, there looks to be like vascular tissue in it, and it's pulsating, and that is essentially what you're getting as you're going closer and closer to this ship. You will hit the sphere of influence in the next jump, or the next moment, essentially. So if there's anything you want to prepare for or do, that is on the table still.
Don't really know what to do with the ship is seemingly organic in some way. And I don't know how that helps anybody in here feel any better about what we're doing. So I, at least, am not going to share that information. We're on our way, and that's what's happening. I will, however, as we approach the thing, tell people to brace for the whatever. We don't know what's going to happen because we're approaching like the event horizon here.
I've been thinking it the whole time. This is what Nenners is doing. It's event horizon.
Uh-huh.
We're on you, Nenners.
The like weirdest but like funniest moments where they hear all that like crazy shit and they're like, "We're leaving." Like, the next word, it's the most like normal thing that happens.
Turn around.
Nah.
I'm awfully suspicious of that data core room now, Nenners.
I don't know why you'd be suspicious of it.
Event horizon, you know.
As you approach, there is like, it feels, especially for Techic, the DJ Tech itch, it's so hard to purge that from my mind and put but I'm doing it, I'm trying.
Yeah.
It feels like the ship has hit some kind of viscous liquid as it hits that edge of influence. And there's an initial wave that just washes over everyone. This kind of weird, like immediate feeling of vertigo for everyone except Tekith, who in something that you have tech ick.
Nope.
Oh wait, like a meth addict. Teth.
That's how you're getting him to remember your name.
Something will work.
So yeah, one of them will work. You feel something that you haven't felt in a long
I feel a presence.
time. It is in some way a presence, but the energy that surrounds it, this is a gross abundance of psionic energy that washes over you. The likes of which, again, you have not had for reasons I'm not going to disclose for you yet, but it is rejuvenating, it's refreshing. There's elements of it that it feels a little wrong. Parts of it are it's that energy, but it's not the kind of refined energy that you're used to. But for someone who is starving, a cooked meal, or well cooked or poorly cooked, is a meal nonetheless.
Yeah, before Tethic would have been kind of like, I don't know, like braced, like kind of tensed as they were coming towards us, and then feeling that, you know, almost kind of like relax back in the pilot's chair, and this is because somebody wanted it. You just hear the like some clicking sound as he's like nice and relaxed.
The rest of you, I need Constitution saving throws, please.
Oh,
Sick. Okay. Well,
Now,
Right.
here's the thing that didn't matter until it did. I mean, are we physically as close together as we are on the map?
More or less. The ship is big enough that, you know, if you're in engineering and you're in the pilot spot. You're far enough away from each other that it's
Mostly it
not...
would matter for Kala because I have an aura that would give her a bonus.
I mean, for
Listen, if it's not there, it's not there. I'm just checking.
no, for this that's fine. I'm not gonna move. You're already where you are. I'm not gonna move you, so that's fine.
So is this different than a saving? Okay, wait. Constitution save is different.
So yeah, that saving throw.
Oh wait, that's
Save.
that
was it. Oh,
No,
man.
that's just your check. So to the
No,
right of
I
that, you
mean-
should see a smaller column that says saving throws at the very bottom of it.
Oh,
and you can
okay.
just click on Constitution in there, and then it'll add your bonus.
Okay. So do I just click Constitution? In that.
In
In
the
that
saving
category, yeah.
throws. Yeah.
Not to get more granular
There
and
you go.
irritating about it there, Nenders.
Oh, it's the same.
But against certain things like spells and then in particular charmed saves, I have various advantages. Do those apply?
This is not like a hard charm per se. But it
Spells
is-
in general, charmed
is
and
a-
exhaustion are the
Does
things.
it say
I have
anything about
advantage on.
mind affecting?
Let me look at the thing. I mean,
Wait.
the ability is called Inflexible Mind, but it specifically says saving throws against being charmed.
Okay.
Here, I will post that for you, and
Have
I
I
can
been-
make the advantage or not. It's
I'm
fine.
sorry. Have I been having this set to public or to GM?
It's public.
We're seeing it,
Public-
yeah. If it's to GM, it would be highlighted. But since it's like the same color as all the others, yours will look blue, but that's just because it's separating yours. Or
So,
purple, depending on if you're in
But
darkness.
people can see mine, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't
You're
sure
all
if I had it set correctly or not.
You're all
Okay.
set.
What did you roll?
We both rolled the same terrible number. I have a +8 to my con saves.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
good at it.
Yep. That's
So,
I'm not proficient, but I got lots of con.
So what does that mean?
all I do is play in dark. You'll find out in a second.
Oh, great.
Mhm.
Like that.
Oksana, for a moment, you're fleeing your planet.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
chaos. It's like the people around you haven't seen in years. Some of them aren't. You know that they've met an end or two. There's just a cacophony of klaxons and people shouting and crying and rumbling of the ship that is trying desperately to escape an atmosphere that provided a home for you and everyone you loved at that point in your life. And as the horror of that beginning of what the traumatic experience that you have begins to sink in, it just as quickly fades away, and you find yourself hearing Teth-Ik clicking pleasantly to himself as others seem to be struggling. Kala. Second this wave hit you, you were no longer on the ship. Flames, your parents, horrible memories feel fresh again. You hear your mom's voice talking about colors, new colors to paint with. Beware the painter, as it echoes slowly in your mind. Your father telling you to run, to get away, to turn around. This is not where you should be. There's elements of heat. You physically feel heat, which doesn't make sense because you are protected from basic elements in your armor, but it feels like you yourself are burning. As a result, for the next... Actually, roll me a 1d4 if you don't mind.
D4.
Yes.
Do I go to the dice?
Yeah, just do a roll 1d4.
Roll. Do I just type that out?
Yeah, /roll 1d4. And it should roll a d4 for you.
Oh, shoot. Hang on.
Oh, you're good. So it's basically this without the period.
Okay. Roll 1d4.
For the next 4 minutes, you are locked into this traumatic, painful scene. And if you don't mind, on your character sheet, on the right side, there's like a thing for attributes and additional powers. For the sanity thing, tick it up 1, if you don't mind.
So attributes.
It should be on the far right side of your screen,
Yes.
on your sheet. So if you look under characteristics where it says like personality traits and stuff, and then it should say like short or long rest, and then under that you should see one that says sanity.
Short, long rest. Okay. Just tick it up 1.
Yes.
Okay.
As you are locked into this altered memory that was core to your character being kind of rewritten and altered, but just as fresh and as traumatic as the day it happened. The rest of you feel, for a moment, with the exception of Teth-Ik, an inexplicable bout of sadness that comes over you, even though you don't understand why, but it doesn't stick longer than a moment. But the ship itself has passed into this sphere of influence. And
Orion's fine?
What? I thought you rolled a 16. Did I not see? Oh, that's a 7.
I mean, he rolled
no, I
a
rolled
12.
a 12.
Oh,
Yeah.
am I wrong? Okay, 12. No, yeah, 12 isn't. Okay, so same deal. It's if you crit failed it, it'd be bad. Orion. Oh, you know what? I do have something for you because I had a list. Do me a favor. Roll me a 1d6.
Who?
Orion.
Oh.
Sorry to throw you under the bus, Joe.
I mean, I'm about to throw LS under the bus. If I'm getting hit with a 12, the 11's definitely getting hit.
LS already got hers.
Yeah, I'm not
Well-
happy.
She had a bad flashback.
Yeah. Orion, your
blend in.
system tracks a data upload.
I don't care for that.
Guess how many fucks I give.
Oh shit.
But yeah, what was uploaded, you don't know, and who it was, you don't know. But that has transpired on you. At this point, you can continue to go towards the ship if that's what you want. You can check in on folks, however you want to do this. But anybody who is around Kala, she is locked, like body locked, eyes completely dilated, shivering, just a complete mess at this point from a psychological perspective.
No. I think Teth-Ik would just be like kicked back and just steadily forward still.
Okay. The ship continues moving forward.
Kicking like clicking like a fucked up cat purring.
I love that so much.
Mhm.
Wow. Complete opposite. Whew.
All right.
I think after feeling the like very brief wave of sadness, he's just gonna check in on his comm and reach out to Orion. You good?
I am uncertain.
That's as good as can be.
Data was transferred. I know not what.
Okay. Is everyone alright up there?
Physically, at least.
Wonderful.
I feel like he's just gonna like poke his head out of the engineering bay. Can he like see down like where they are,
you
or
can
is there anything?
really articulate yourself to see. Ellis, how's Ixania doing?
Sadly eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Sadly.
Sam like crying and eating.
And then, looking past the sandwich situation is obviously the stunned Kala.
My perception is shit. Can I roll an insight check to see if I notice that?
I'll be honest with you, it's not hard. I mean, this is
Okay.
a tight ship in terms of, like, the corridors are made so that you can see people in them and stuff like that. So it wouldn't even, unless you had a sub 9 passive perception, I'd say you'd be able to see her in her current state.
Shit. I'm gonna go. I mean, I don't want to be too close to her, but I'm gonna go kind of crouch down across from her. And I think I just kind of recognized something of myself in it, and I'm like, I'm gonna get on the comms. Do we have a healer?
Does someone?
Are you injured?
No. Kala is going through some shit. And I don't have what it takes to snap her out of it.
I'll be right there. I think he'll eventually pop out of the engineering bay deck door.
And while I'm waiting, I'm just kind of crouched down, and I'm just going to say to Kala, wherever you are, you're not there anymore. This isn't necessarily better, but it's different. It's not real. And I'm just going to wait for Pretty Boy to catch up.
So, are you coming at this from a mental health perspective, or you're trying to help ground her?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking PTSD vibes. Like,
okay. Can you?
That's what it looks like in me, maybe.
Given your background and her background, I'm going to give you a chance to roll persuasion and see if you can knock down the total time.
Oh, all right then.
In there.
Oh,
yeah, that'll do it. Through the cacophony of trauma that you're unfortunately wallowing in at the moment, the voice of perhaps not a friend yet, but in the very least a companion, is kind of an anchoring presence in your mind, and is giving you perhaps a path out if you wanted to take it. It's breaching the kind of hallucination that you're stuck in. And if you do want to take it, it's a simple, whether or not you want to, it will shave a minute off of your stunned time.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Aru was on his way, correct? Okay. Yeah,
yes.
It takes seconds if you're trotting to get there. It's not a huge ship in that regard. Yeah, and you see her, straight up, trauma stunned, essentially. PTSD, if you want to use that term. Not her mind, not here in this current place.
They did say something about reality warping, didn't they?
Yeah, I picked up some vibes. I think she got the brunt of it.
I don't know if this will help, but might not hurt. He's gonna reach forward, kind of press like the back of his hand against her forehead, almost like checking her temperature. And he's gonna cast Calm Emotion.
Oh, hot damn.
And as he does so, as the spell goes off, he kind of like tenses as it goes off, as he takes 10 points of damage, because that's how I cast spells.
Holy shit.
Ouch.
Rip.
How would you describe Aru's hand? Is it warm? Is it cool? What's the presence like?
I think it's unnaturally warm, considering his patronage is that of the sun. He's probably warm even when he probably shouldn't be.
His hand touches your mind again, unnaturally warm, and from that radiates like sun rays that penetrate this illusion, providing you with relief and warmth and a sense of safety as you are brought down. I wouldn't say slowly, but safely from the kind of hold that this had on you, allowing you to kind of regain control of your body and like fall back into reality here. And you see both Aru and Exania next to you. Aru still hand on your head, and I imagine Exania looking at you with concern.
I fucking sucked, bro. No, not
What?
you. You did good. No, the wherever I felt it too, and it wasn't good. I know.
What happened?
Not really sure.
Something about this ship. Which means we're probably in for some more.
It was like a wave.
Tethic's still high in the pilot seat.
I feel like for just a second I was gonna pop his head in the because he's never heard you click before. So he's like, "Is there a leak? The fuck is?" Then realize it's you, and then leak.
As that is happening, Orion, roll me one last perception check, please.
Beep boop.
Yeah, that works.
That is going through the 5 stages of death in 3 seconds.
Yeah. There's a moment of. There's a moment of kind of tranquility as you guys are kind of emotionally coming back and in some ways bonding a little bit. But just as that tranquility begins to kind of settle in on you, warning klaxons on the gratuity begin to blare throughout the ship. The internal lights turn red. There's an immediate, anyone who is near a gunnery station or any kind of defensive station are tracking targets on like inbound to your ship. You have maybe a round or two to deal with them. You can obviously run off to your stations at this point if you want. Anyone who's currently at their station, so that is to Orion and Tethik.
Yeah.
Get it? Yeah.
We're so proud of you.
The cameras on the ship are tracking these particular individuals, and it looks, they are Terran ships, but of a bygone era. It's the equivalent of seeing like a P-51 Mustang like flying at you. They're so old that it wouldn't statistically stand a chance against your vessel. But then weird things start showing up on these monitors. One of them is actively flapping its wings. You see at the joints just weird muscular tissue that doesn't make any kind of sense. One of them, the leading part of the fuselage, has like turned off, and you see a maw of like just a combination of bone and rent steel.
Hell yeah.
Shouting
That's
through
hot.
space, which doesn't make any sense because there's no medium for it to travel through, but you hear it in your mind, especially Tethik. Fucking hell, I will get it eventually.
You got this.
But you yourself, it doesn't hit you like particularly hard in that like it disorients you, but it's especially loud for you. There's 3 of these vessels now coming at you. Again, you have, somebody wants to roll me a 1d2, and that will determine, just based on luck, how much time you have to get to your stations and deal with this.
Well, someone rolls that. Can I've learned from the best, so can I try to cheese something?
Oh, absolutely.
Alright.
Cheese, we love cheese on this channel.
So being kind of psionic based, influenced, can I try to shut that out completely and see if it's like physically audible instead of mentally audible?
How does Tethik address this psionics? Is it purely an act of will? Is it
I think it would be a will save. And so it's not worried about like trying to cover whatever ear holes, I guess, but more so just mentally pushing it out. I'll describe it as like in his head. It would be, I don't know, in space, we're out in black. So I would say it's like a big black void. Like he's thinking of a big black void just expanding to try to like mentally push that out.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right, I'll go find it.
Is he still in Orion's aura or based on the map?
Whoops.
Orion, your aura is what, 10 feet? So yes.
That was not the right thing.
Yep.
My bad.
It's still a 15 plus what? Do you have a wisdom bonus?
Wisdom, no.
Orion, what's your pally bonus?
Quattro.
That is enough. I had the DC at 18. So
Sweet.
with that, you're able to embody elements of the void and just shut this out. And as the youngins say, lock in. You are good to go. You're already in your spot, freshly rejuvenated with energy you haven't had in quite some time, and now focused.
Does it sound like, can I actually physically hear it, or was what we're hearing just mental?
I'd say you specifically would know that whatever medium this is that your ship is going through is psionically active in some way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's both in a
Okay.
weird way. And that's why for you it hit twice as hard, because you are psionically active. But yes, there is a element of sound that this is the energy around is providing a medium for it to go
Okay.
through, which is what you heard.
So he'll jump on comms and yell back to everyone. Just,
Pick a target, take one out, see if it stops anything or if it's even real.
Are they hostile?
They're coming at you at like attack angles. This isn't something
right.
that a friendly vessel.
Question.
Focus one.
Are they between us and the destination, or are they coming at us from another angle?
They are. One of them is coming from like directly from that ship's angle, and I think the Orion, if he's now paying attention, would notice that blister is now completely ruptured open, and it is now bleeding what looks like oils and various viscous fluids. Some of them mechanical, some of them biological. But yeah, one of them's coming from the ship, and two are coming from your flanks.
Of the two that are coming from the other direction, does one of them look worse, bigger, scarier?
None of these look normal. Like there's
That's
elements of like flesh being moved in. They're moving in ways that don't make, again, any kind of sense. Their speed is fluctuating. None of them looked damaged, if that's what your question is, beyond whatever their nature currently is.
Okay. I'm gonna pick at random. I'm gonna roll a D2. 1 is left, 2 is right. Cool. So that I think I said that was right. And then I am going to manifest and summon an asteroid cluster.
Oh, cool.
Here we go.
What the fuck?
Space
Get that.
sorceress.
Space magic.
Can we activate this spell? I've never seen this before. This is great.
I've never done this before.
range 20,000 feet.
Yeah.
It's one of the mega spells for space combat. It's the only one I've taken so far.
Perfect. That's awesome.
But it sounded fun.
That is amazing. So it's forcing it to make evasive maneuvers or take 2d8 mega damage, and then they go through what is essentially difficult terrain, right? Every sort of
Yeah,
movement.
I didn't want to put it between us and our destination, but I'm just trying to
Oh,
pick
yeah,
one
that's great.
off.
And you said this is on the right side.
Yes.
So we'll factor that in for this one, and then I'll see what they can do for that. All right, awesome. That is incredible. Thank you. So she's casting that spell. Everyone else, I imagine, is rushing to their stations, unless there's some other thing you want to do.
I think I did my thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. You're good. I'm just checking in. I don't want to.
Oh, and
skip
I am
anybody's-
concentrating on that. Let me put a skittle on.
I'm gonna engineer in the back. Exactly. Are there more gunner sheets? Like,
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything else I can do.
All right. Okay, that is awesome. Let me just double check something real quick. Ship combat, by the way, which is what we are currently engaging in, I believe is 192. Yes, page 192 on the lovely book here. All right, awesome. So I'm assuming everyone's at the rolls. That spells off. We're going to roll initiative. They're going to be in difficult terrain in regards to coming them, and then they have to see if they make that save. We'll do that as soon as it's their turn, and go from there.
Oh, you're looking at the actual page, not the document numbers. Okay.
Oh, is that inaccurate?
It's page 194 technically, but it's 192 and the actual, like, if you have the physical book, you're fine. No worries.
Okay.
All is good. We're rolling initiative, you said?
Yeah, I need to get the initiative tracker up. There it is. Okay. So, Corgi, since you're new to this, this is the second time you've ever done this, don't forget to click on your icon, and in your character sheet, there should be a section for initiative towards the top.
Son of a bitch.
And you're just going to click that, and it should populate you into this list and give you your initiative roll.
Feels right.
Aye.
Oh my god, Tethic, woo! Like a G, we want our palette to go first. That's great.
Let's see.
LS,
Well,
what is that gift?
About that, about that lovely crit.
Oh.
God damn it.
The captain rolls initiative for the entire ship, is what I'm learning.
Oh.
Oh.
So we have a 9.
Oh, damn.
You know,
Oh.
you're right in the middle of the pack, so that's not so bad. It's the middle of all the numbers.
It's better than
We all
mine
go
was.
at 9 initiative, and apparently I can choose the order you take your turns in. I feel like we'll just collectively do that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You
Unless
can
you
roll
want to
by
ignore
committee.
that, because apparently if no one is captain, we just roll initiative normally. So whatever you want to do.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah, check your specific section in that PDF, because you have actions and stuff you can do depending on what
I'm
you
going to make this
are.
map a little bigger. Nobody panic.
Everyone scream when it moves.
You're not helping. Foos.
That's tradition.
It is tradition. That's true. Height. Just 10 moments.
Panic clicking.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click.
I fucking love your clicking.
It's so good.
I don't know why. I like that so much.
ASMR.
That's how we can tell he's happy. He's making noise.
Someone get some cast nuts or something.
Why is this not letting me select this layer? Am I crazy? It's just the arrow tool, right, Drews? Normally?
For the arrow, for the layer, you have to use your navigation on the left side. You should be able to. At the very bottom, click the map layer or whatever.
Very bottom.
Yeah.
I got dice at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Well, no. There's not another bar underneath that?
No.
Okay. Well, then
I'm gonna
maybe
reload
that
this.
top
I think it's buggy. Give me a sec.
bar? Okay. While he's doing that, I'm gonna read what an engineer could fucking do.
I might help.
Why did this load me into Ghosts of the Void? What is happening?
Did you
I'm
open
so
that
tired.
one after opening this one at some point?
I mean, I may have. It's closed now. This is the only Roll20 session I got.
It doesn't matter. Whatever your last one was that was last opened, even if you have this one open still, it'll reload your last game that you
That's
last
amazing.
opened. Yep.
Okay. Roll20 is being mean to me. I apologize. There is no. I don't have. Okay. Chain layer. Yep, that's all that should be. I right click. It should give me options to.
Oh, God damn it. Why is system repair technology roll? Son of a bitch. Are you sure it's not ship maintenance? Oh, boy.
Good. Nope, that's it. That's weird. I don't know what it's doing. Like, I can target this. I love technology when it works. Okay. Anyway, pretend that's not 5 feet in front of your ship. For shits and giggles for now while I try to figure this out.
I mean, we're still reading our stuff, so you probably still have a little bit of time because
Yeah.
we all have like paragraphs to read.
Make sure you're in initiative. Okay.
I just want you guys to know I have the ram action, so we still could do the torpedo move.
Oh my gosh.
Just
I
throwing it
also
out.
want you to know that I can start a void jump, which, here seems safe.
You don't have void jump as an option because this doesn't have void engines.
I was quite sure. Yeah, just like you described us not having that, so I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
I just want to make sure.
We're just, yeah. No, I appreciate you checking in. You said we don't have a dark matter engine, but what, is there a class assigned to it otherwise, or is it just...
Class of the ship?
Yeah. Because I have an ability that's like based on hold on. Sorry, 1 second.
Just did the general tampon noise.
I'm sorry,
no.
Yeah, if you haven't heard that name, it's one of my players.
General Tampon is a legend. So I guess it has to be dark matter for me to do that. Okay, so I have 2 things I can do now, rather than 4.
Narrowed it down.
Oh boy, yeah. Not a lot of things I can do for you boys. Good luck.
That's right. There's one option on the table.
Okay, cool. I don't like seeing RAM as one of the pilot abilities. I just scrolled down and saw RAM and I was like, uncomfortable, don't like it.
You think I was lying?
No, I didn't. It's just seeing it, like hearing it from you, it's like, that feels right. But when I see it on an actual document, it's like,
Uh-oh.
You don't belong there.
You out here ramming people, Foos?
I'm not. I think Tethic would love to. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I love that stupid video. Where like every time it hits it, he's like, you fucking...
You piece of shit!
He gets so mad!
Boy, you wanna go? I'll fucking go! What the fuck?
And, like, with each ram, it looks so, like, proud of itself. Like, yeah, you what, mate? Fuck you up! And then it comes back and, I don't know, that video always makes me laugh.
Alright. You guys all good to go?
I think so.
I'm going to...
I feel like I blew my best move already, and now it's like, well...
Good.
Just gotta live with it.
Should have taken more space battle spells.
Alright, so Teth, you are technically... you're doing individual stuff, right? Is that the idea? Or do you want to go through the captain?
Up to you. I was just noticing it says that the captain rolls initiative for everybody. So if you want to abide by that, we can. Otherwise, it doesn't matter to me. We may as well have a turn order for everybody because it's just easier. Because otherwise, it's basically like, yeah, the captain just tells people when to do stuff. I was like, well, that just feels mean.
Okay, so we'll stick with individual for now. All right. All right, Teth. What's the game plan there? These are all, for intents and purposes, 1 round out in terms of movement speed from getting there. Except for this one, it's going to be at least 2, as it has some decisions to make.
So, in thinking what it's going to do, I just had it open. Just had it to the right page and I lost it. What kind of weapons do we have? Just the missile. I remember we had one of those, and then after that,
you have 1 missile. You have an auto turret, a pulse cannon, and an arcane cannon.
It's in the damn stat block. All right. See, so all of these can shoot 360, or do any of them have to be aimed at one?
I'm going to assume that they're 360 for simplicity's sake, and I haven't.
Well, the pulse cannon says fixed front, so I assume that one you have to be pointed at, but the other 2 do not say that.
Oh,
sweet.
After the range, okay.
Oh, our ship also gives the crew advantage on initiative rolls, by the way.
Oh.
Just saw that.
There it is. Yeah. Innovative design. Look at that.
Joe, roll again. Not that it particularly matters.
It was better. It was better.
Good job.
All right. So I think I'm going to turn the ship. No, I'm not. I don't know. So Oksania put the meteor swarm.
Yeah, the asteroid field.
Asteroid
sort of.
field. There we go. She put the asteroid field between us and the ship on the right. I think I'm just going to just turn it a little bit to the right. So can I draw? I haven't been able to draw on anything in so long. There we go. I'm gonna try to turn it that way between those two ships, and try to avoid the asteroid field, but also kind of make more of a beeline towards destination and get us turned towards the one that she started to mess with. Because Tethic's idea is to go after a singular ship first and see if it's real or if it's reality warping stuff kind of playing with us.
I didn't fuck with what you wanted to do by putting that there, did I?
Nope.
Cool.
Okay, no, that works. That definitely works. Give me just a moment.
No, he wanted everyone to focus on one, so you pick that one, and that's just going that way.
Why do I not have? Ooh, I don't have cool stuff.
Oh, before he moves, he hits a button on the dash, and Fortunate Son starts playing.
Oh. All right, since I can't rotate this ship, I'm just going to rotate the ships around it. So we're going to do it that way. So I think that more or less lines up with what you were saying.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So ship is banking this way, away from these two, and lining up with that, and we are still accelerating forward. That's the game plan. Okay, excellent. I don't think anybody needed to roll for anything, right? On the enemy's end?
Nope. I was just using the move action for the pilot.
Okay, cool. All right, this one, which one is this one? That one, it is come in and...
The one on the right will take damage at the start of its turn.
Yeah, that is the slowest one, unfortunately. That's the one I wanted to take damage as soon as possible, but it's like the bottom of the list. Like, god damn it. Of course it is. But,
Don't worry, I go after it.
It is indeed. All right, so this thing is coming in at a kind of crazy approach. It is going to fire its pulse cannon twice. 17, I believe, is the AC of the ship. So we got to take a look at the shield threshold for it. I think your shield is 20, which means that would hit it and then, obviously get dissipated by the shield, but that was a decent chunk of it. Next one kind of shoots wide, but kind of to everyone's surprise, this thing continues to get close to the ship, and you watch as the maw begins to kind of open up as if it's going to go for kind of like a melee strike on its next approach, essentially. So that is the end of that thing's turn.
Did you say a melee strike?
I did.
It's got a mouth.
Sonya's watching out the window like, ain't this the damnedest thing?
We're learning more. Your pulse cannon says it's front fixed like ours, and you have a 90-degree cone from the front of the ship.
Perfect.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Yes. This one is going
He
to
fights for
fire
freedom
as
wherever
well.
there's trouble.
Yo, Joe.
This is the old school. It's okay. It's fine. And that one's an 8 shot to the shield, so that's 15 damage total to the shields. As another one shoots, it kind of reverberates. This one's got the wings, which is really weird, and it kind of like rears up, and below it is kind of like it's gonna be it's like almost like a curtain of tentacles that are just kind of like draped underneath it, and it is going to.
No. Sorry. Carry on.
No, you're good. As it is trying to get close, I'm gonna leave that there. It's the next turn. I get something to do something cool. 1, 2. Well, I feel like I skipped somebody. I didn't. Okay. This guy has to make an evasive maneuver. If it
Oh, is this the
can.
one taking damage?
Yeah, I just want to double check evasive maneuvers real quick because I don't remember. If your ship is Corvette sized or smaller, you can perform an action. When you do, okay. Next turn, it takes. Okay, so it is. So it has to burn its action to do an evasive maneuver, which means it cannot attack this turn. Instead of being the next turn, add your dexterity modifier to the AC and have advantage on dexterity saving throws on behalf of the ship. Okay, so this thing sees that the asteroids come up and is just completely like showing its belly essentially to you as it attempts to turn itself around. But it does, I think that's all it had to do was make an evasive maneuver. And it doesn't take 2d8, but that also means it's not attacking you, so that's obviously a benefit unto itself.
Oh, okay.
But
it's also slowed.
Correct. So it can't go. It has to navigate that field essentially. So we're gonna say
The wording is weird. Any creature, ship, blah blah blah, that didn't take evasive maneuvers takes 2d8 mega bludgeoning damage at the beginning of its turn. So does it take like that wording is really weird. So I don't know if it takes the damage this one time.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think if it didn't take
it's weirdly worded.
It didn't take it at the beginning of its turn because initiative was more or less rolled. So yeah, I mean, I guess just rules as written. It takes 2d8.
Not a rules lawyer or anything. It's worded.
No, this is new system, new classes. Like, please, if there's something I'm not picking up, let me know. I need to know.
Because human brains like big numbers. Mega it essentially just means times it by 100.
Yeah.
So 800 damage.
Cool.
Ooh,
based on reading evasive maneuvers, I think it's just saying if you had taken evasive maneuvers in preparation of things like this, so it's rather than a dex save, you're proactive, not reactive.
So next turn it'll be okay. It'll just be slow, but this, I think I got it just the once.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Does this thing have...
But taking an attack away would be pretty huge.
I mean, still huge.
Man, I should have taken more of these.
A byproduct of these ships being so old, they don't apparently have shields. So with an 8, you watch as one of these things just it tries to evade it, but it just scrapes its belly, and you just see like just elements of the ship's fuselage get peeled off of it as
it
unsuccessfully, dodges that particular one, and it's desperately trying to keep itself from slamming into one of the asteroids. It took heavy damage from a Foozca D&D term. This thing is bloody.
Hot damn.
It's banged up.
It's banged up. All right, and that is the end of the ship's turn. It goes to Kala.
Alrighty.
I believe you were in the gunner position. So if you look at the ship combat page, it should give you some options there, which was open fire, ready to attack, and I think that's it. As a gunner, you don't have a tremendous amount of options, but
oh boy,
kind of makes sense. So yeah, you can either ready an attack if you want, or just straight up open fire with one of the ship's weapons. You can make multiple attacks with those weapons if you have a feature such as extra attack. That gives you extra attacks.
Okay, and this is in dark matter, correct? 192, right?
It'll be page 195 for the gunner, but yeah, that's the right section.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm on the right page.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize there was two different sections of pages. I just
god.
Yeah, there's like the PDF document page, and then there's the it was printed as a book, and they have those numbers on top, but they're not. Including,
god.
The cover and
yeah. So what I'll say is, I believe as a ranger at your level, you do have extra attack, right? You get to attack more than once per round, which means you can attack twice, if I'm reading this correctly, with your feature. So
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I'm like on the right page.
No, you're good. You're good. So it's either 194 or 195.
It's
depending on where you're
196 on the actual like document of the
mine
PDF.
is too.
God dang it.
looking.
Yeah.
195. How the hell?
On Gunner, it looks like. Well, I
Looks
mean,
like-
like on the actual document page, it is correct. It's 195, but on like the PDF document, the page number
This
is
is-
195.
I'm betting there's like an extra blank page in the PDF or something.
They count the cover.
The pagination.
Oh my
that, yeah, the
But
pagination is 195.
I just put a screenshot of the gunner in the Discord.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You kind of only have two options, which is open fire or ready to attack.
Yeah.
That's not fun. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Shoot things. Massive pew pew. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Massive pew pew or so it's massive pew pew or minor pew pew. No wait,
Pretty
no,
much.
No, massive pew pew or delayed massive pew pew, I think is what it is.
not. Okay. You can take it on and two attack. But then with my ranger, I can double.
You get to shoot twice, yeah.
So I can do double massive pew pew.
I mean, you just got hit,
You
yeah.
get 2 shots. Yeah. You get 2.
Oh.
So if you go to where Foos posted the freelancer ship,
Mm-hmm.
there's the weapons listed there, and it gives you like the estimate of damage. So you have
Okay.
one ship that's severely wounded, pretty much directly in front of you. You have an arcane cannon that you can use that looks like it hits. It's 2d10, so the damage threshold is pretty high if you roll well. And then you have a pulse cannon in addition to that.
So these weapons, I can't. So I can only aim in front of me, or can I? Are they fixed, or can I rotate?
I believe the pulse cannon is fixed, but you get a 90-degree cone in front of you. And I didn't see anything about the auto turret or the arcane cannon yet.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Did I spell cannon wrong? No.
Cannot.
Thank you, Bruce.
Sorry, y'all. I have to think about this for a second.
No, it's okay. And I will say, firing at the one in my asteroid field, it does count as having half cover, so that one might be a little harder to hit, but it's also closer to death.
That is true. Okay. All right.
And I think half cover is just what, a +2 or a +5 to AC?
Okay.
I don't remember.
So as a gunner, are these guns like? Does it matter where I am in the ship? I have access to all of them.
Yes, for ease of use, we'll say where you're at is the gunner's seat, and it's not like World War II where you got to be in front of the gun and point it.
Right.
You can just kind of
Run to the back of the ship and get into the other gun.
Right. Like, no, I just wasn't sure if like I
Of course, yeah,
was limited
that's
to
good
where
questions.
I was. Okay, and then so the pulse cannon is the one that's fixed, like ahead of me.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. And then so when we say ahead, that is the one that's in the asteroid field, or is it the one that's?
The one on the right is in the asteroid field.
Yes.
So that's the
And-
one that's like fixed ahead.
Correct. I would say I can't do it because the map's not big enough. I'll fix that next week. But it would be the way Teth Ik described the maneuvering of the ship. It would be within that 90-foot cone.
Okay.
Teth Ik.
Okay, so that's the one that's in range of the pulse cannon, correct?
Correct. One on the right, pulse cannon.
Okay. But then the auto turret and the arcane cannon are the ones that technically have that cone.
No, they don't.
Those
far
are
as
they
I know-
don't.
wherever.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that says that they have like a directional limit, unless somebody finds it. Let me know. But I haven't seen it. I've been control.
So those ones I can actually
You can shoot
Yes.
anybody with the other two guns. The pulse
Correct.
cannon, we have to be pointed at it.
Exactly.
Okay, so that I can actually shoot however I want.
Yes.
Yep. And you can only
Within
shoot
that
one of
range.
those. You can only shoot 2 out of these 3 because you have 2 attacks. So you can choose the pulse cannon if you want, and then the arcane cannon as a combo. That's what you're looking for. Arcane cannon is not limited by proximity or cone direction, but pulse cannon is.
You can also shoot the same gun twice if you don't want to change.
That's also
Okay. I'm gonna do a combo.
ultra combo. Let's go.
Okay, so I want to
Combo
do.
breaker.
So I'm gonna try doing the pulse cannon directly at that one in the asteroid.
Absolutely. Roll me a 1d20 plus 7.
Actually, Nanners, it says you use your proficiency in Dex based on being the gunner.
Does it? Okay, never
And then
mind.
that plus
does
7 is
indeed.
for NPC ships.
Pardon moi. Thank you, Joe. That's why I love having you. So your proficiency, I believe, at your level
It's 3, and then your dex is a 5. So roll a d20 plus 8.
plus
Okay,
ultra.
So roll. So forward slash
R,
roll
and then 1d20 plus 8.
1d20.
Should look like that without the period.
Okay. Plus 8.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wait,
13
another
is
80.
to the number which you needed to hit.
Oh.
So
Oh.
you said this
okay.
was
Perfect.
pulse cannon. Roll me 3d8. So same deal. / roll 3d8.
D3 8.
3d8. Yep. So it's like 3 of the d8 dies essentially. What that breaks down to. Okay. The ship lurches. Your gunner. Target trigger in hand. How does this lovely ship, damaged by the asteroids, desperately trying not to get smashed by the others, get blown out of the sky by your ship? How do you kill this thing?
So. I like to fry. I would like to just blast it right out of the sky, nice and extra crispy.
Okay.
Extra crispy.
Pulse
Extra
cannon just
crispy.
rips through this creature, and to some of your horror, you watch as like the metal hull of it gives way to a fleshy interior, and
Ew.
you all hear the death knell of what sounds like a monster, overlaid with like a person screaming its last scream into the void, as it is a hole is bored through it and it just gets destroyed, leaving debris and organic fluid floating in space.
Lord.
Actually,
Gross.
I need one more attack. You said you're gonna do a combo, so what's your second shot?
I would like to use the arcane cannon.
Okay, all right, great. So same deal. Roll 1d20 plus. Sorry, 1d8. No, 1d20.
1d20
plus
plus
8.
8. You had it.
I got it. 1d20 plus 8.
Tech itch plus 8.
Tech itch. No, you put it back in
He
my-
repeated it. He repeated it so fast because he was like, yes. That is
Okay,
the
so
game.
roll d20 plus 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no, stop coming.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it's-
Yes.
There you go.
20 hits. Roll me some damage. That's going to be 2d10. So, / roll 2d10.
So roll d.
2d10.
2d10.
D10. So,
Hey, max damage on one of them. Woo.
Good.
yeah, 13. Okay. So 13 on this ship. Yeah. Turn the arcane cannon around, and it is just a gout of almost like a disintegration flame ray that comes out and just bores a hole through like the front quadrant of the ship. And you watch as like organic matter kind of flops out of the hull, metal kind of flying back over, and a screech of pain that, again, you guys all kind of begin to hear from this thing. This is the one with the no, that's the one with the tentacles. So that one does not do it, but you do hear a yelp of pain essentially coming out of that. Awesome. That is, I believe, the end of your turn. That was 2 attacks. So we move on to the next person, which is the Captain Orion.
I'm going to use, what was it called? Fire at will. So I'm going to declare a barrage and have the gunner use their reaction to fire again.
Nice.
So from my position, just overlooking everything, it's just, I'm going to call out to Kala and just...
There is no alternative. Do not relent.
And
Damn.
just shoot it again. Have fun.
Yay!
The end of the turn. Yeah, roll a 1d20 plus 8.
Roll D20 plus 8.
Yes.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh,
12 unfortunately misses.
She has something from earlier. Somebody gifted
Someone has a
her.
D4, right?
oh!
I have one for sure.
I think she
Oh,
got
a D20
gifted a
though.
D20. Yeah.
Might
Yeah.
not be worth
You did a
using here, but-
D20.
Yeah.
Like,
Might want to hold on to it.
how
Oh,
do
wait,
your
yeah.
D4s work, Foos? Can
Additive.
you use them, or can you send them to someone else?
Whoever has
can
it
roll.
rolls it, but you can help other people with that roll. So it doesn't need to be only for you, but you would roll it.
Of course.
That's all you needed.
I was going to say, I think 13 was enough. I think
13 was all you needed.
Okay!
Nailed it.
Nailed it!
Yeah,
He's
you
gonna
were
turn the
one
ship like 2 degrees just to make sure it hits.
You only just need one.
No matter what you roll, this thing only had 2 hit points left. So it doesn't
Hot
matter
damn.
what ship you wanted to, what gun you wanted to use, it dies. So which one did you want to use, just for flavor, and then we can send it on its way.
Are you
So
still
it
using the
doesn't matter
arcane
which
cannon?
gun?
Up to you.
It doesn't matter which gun; it's just for flavor which one you fire. It's not like you have like a finite amount of ammo that you got to worry about or anything like that.
Hang on.
So Captain, which gun would you like? How would you like this monster served?
Quickly.
Aye,
I love it.
I guess just use the gun you were using if it's quick.
Yeah. So the arcane cannon is the firebolt one, which would just absolutely sear and cook the flesh off of most of that particular one. So unfortunately, my tentacle bro doesn't get to do his thing. He's cooked.
We went back
literally.
to back, so I like to think you didn't even end the flame from the first hit. It just, you just kept it going until it cooked.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I love that vision.
we're getting some calamari tonight.
Wild.
Yeah.
I think a bunch of you are just thankful you can't smell what that probably smells like. But with that, that is 2 down. I believe, Captain, is that the one thing you can do per your turn?
Yeah, I have a couple different options, but I chose to fire again, and I'm glad I did.
Okay, awesome. That one is dead, which means I should remove it, and then that, I believe, comes down to Oksania's turn. You are still concentrating on the rocks, which are did their job. But beyond that, there's
I'm
one
gonna-
more left.
I'm gonna drop concentration on that because I can't, move it or anything. Geez. There's not really much for me here. I am, I guess, gonna run. Oh, fuck, I don't even know. I guess since Eru is next, I'm gonna run over and give the help action.
Sure. Yeah.
Cause I don't know. I
was
mean, I
gonna be
could
fun
cast
'cause,
that again, but it seems redundant.
It seems like you have a competent gunner, if nothing else. So
Yeah. So, I'll see if Aru needs any help and give the help action.
Which is great because you're helping in engineering, so you might have to hold some stuff or pull some levers. We'll find out what happens.
Hold a flashlight for Dad. Sometimes it's enough.
Really?
What are we up to here?
I think he's genuinely like trying to find out what he's doing, and then she comes running the room, and he's like, "The fuck? Why are you here?" but only says that with his eyes.
You need anything? I don't know.
Looks
I kind of already did my one trick.
He's gonna just reach to his comms and just, Tethik, how quickly do you think you can get us into the ship?
Quickly.
Let's make that a little bit faster. I'm going to direct power. So I'm gonna use my action to deactivate the shield, because I'm sure we're fine, and direct it elsewhere, either to the impulse engines, which is where we're going. We're gonna go just a little faster into this bitch. And see how much faster we can dock and hopefully get in there. So I think as that's happening, he's just gonna be like, just pull that lever and don't touch anything else.
Pull the lever.
There's no roll associated with that. It just happens.
It just happens. There's no
Okay.
check.
Does
I
it
went to
show
the
you, like,
wrong
kind of
room.
No, you're good. We're gonna work with this. What's the what boost do they get to the impulse engines?
50%
If you
increase
invest
in
in if you invest in what's the only weapon? Yeah. The ship's movement speed increases by half until the beginning of its next turn, or
Okay,
my next.
I will give you the option to redline this bitch if you want, because you do have a helper. It could potentially mitigate it. You have to roll above a 10, and you'll get double the speed. If you don't,
Yeah.
you'll get normal speed and no shields.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up.
Oksana, you're
He's-
rolling this thing, so it's you not fucking up,
Oh,
because you're the helper.
Oh, it's
Oh,
her
but-
choice. Okay.
No, it's your
Wait.
choice to do it. It's her role if she does it.
No. Absolutely not. And it's not that I don't trust you, Ellis. It's just you're the weirdest creature he's seen in a little while, and he's like, I'm not sure what's going on. So
yeah, it's fair.
he's gonna err on the
Weirdest creature. Okay.
melting
Hurtful,
bubble.
but accurate.
Yeah, no, it's,
Yeah, like bizarre.
Tethik, you get the power as promised. 50% extra boost as the engines begin to ignite even more. The rumble that kind of rattles the ship, hurtling it faster into the derelict reverie. And as that occurs and the ship behind you begins to kind of attempt to turn to get into your wake, we're going to end it tonight because it is getting late and I don't want to burn you people out. And I will come back with a better spaced map, I promise. And we'll we'll go from there. But yeah, this is fucking good stuff, man. The ship combat, I think we'll go faster next round. This seems to be like get a hold of it, but I don't think it's too clunky.
We're all learning. It's
Yeah.
We're
It's
literally
chill.
all learning, yeah.
Yep.
Good.
But yeah, no, it's a Tethik. Get it.
Tethik.
It's just us chanting
Answer
his
the
name.
math and ick.
But yeah, we'll
I'm gonna
end
send you a
there.
postcard with nothing else on it, and it's
Just-
just Tethik in big bold, look like a storefront sign.
Oh god. Just
Postcard.
get like a stylized black and white of your face grinning and then just Tethik all over the place, like Joker
Oh my
style.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Joker style or like a Venom cover.
Oh, yeah, let's
Ah.
go. We are
I
Tethik.
love it. I love it.
I know you said a different thing that you were referencing, but the spacing of the words made me hear the is it Hillshire Farms? Is that the group? We are no, it's the Farmers Insurance. I don't know. We
Yeah,
are
Farmers Insurance.
That's what it is.
Bumbo.
That one is Go Meat. That's who I'm thinking of. But
Hillshire Farms, go beats.
wild.
All the phrases.
I don't remember how, but that became a thing we would chant as like a call and response in marching band when I was in high school.
Go
Because the
meat.
commercial was
Okay.
amazing.
Hillshire
the
Farms and then Go Meat.
Yeah. The one like the
Go
football
meat.
barbecue backyard like tailgate.
No, I
one?
think we've straight up turned into when I say Hillshire, you say Farms. Farms. Go Meat. Couldn't tell you why. The band is a wild place where things happen.
Small groups of humans can do incredible things.
Oh
Good
my
stuff.
god.
Well, then, as you know what we do at the end of episodes?
I was gonna say maybe.
Oh
TMD
shit! No, I
has
thought you
ghost.
were raiding. That's
No,
what I was
he
like.
was ready to go.
No, we gotta fucking let them say goodbye.
People
Be
say
sorry.
where they come from.
All right.
He was mentally Rolodexing Tethic.
I was.
Yeah,
I'm
for real.
Stitching that into my brain. But Porky, I'm picking on you again because you are our newest guest. If you don't mind, telling people where they can find you and passing it off once you're done, and we'll go through our crew.
All right. Hey, everybody. You can find me at Lady Corgi 93, and I stream pretty much. Well, it's kind of random these days, but you can find me there. I appreciate y'all being patient with me as I figure out how to play D&D, but thanks everybody for having me so far, because I'm having a blast. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you so much for inviting me, because it's so much fun. I'm having so much fun right now. So
Your first fight in a system
We're
we
so
don't
happy
even
to have
use,
you.
You killed 2 things back to back real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
That's very good.
I did appreciate Dirty's assist though. He just
Listen,
had to
we all
move it
helped each
just a
other
little
out,
bit,
but-
just a little bit.
So we're
No,
a team.
You were a team, everybody. No, thank you. It was so much fun. I can't wait to keep playing. But yeah, feel free to find me over there, and I'll pass it on to our captain. Hello, Joe.
Hello.
You're the captain.
By default.
By default.
Hilariously, the engineer uses the skill I have and not the one that a ship repair person has.
I was just thinking
So,
that. When I got there, I was like, why is this technology?
Because in theory, I could have been an engineer and it would have made sense, but whatever. We had fun. It's a good times. It's such a vibe, this group, and it's great. I'm excited for space, apparently body horror, as we go into the deep darks of our psyches and also of space. I'm here just all the time, and eventually I'll be back in Microcosmic God, which is my Twitch. You'll hear about it here if and when I do that. So there's that. Come see Echoes of Ruin. Fucking tomorrow? What is day? What is time? What is
Tomorrow
life?
is
indeed Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is day.
That's reality.
Time,
Today
what
is
day?
Saturday.
Yeah, and then I'm done. LS.
Hi. Yeah, I'm LS. I'm so happy to be here. I'm having fun. Beep boop. You can see me tomorrow with Echoes of Ruin as well. That's just about it. I just live here now. Let's see.
In the deepest voice available.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Typically high pitched.
Let's go Foos.
Hello, I'm Foos. And this is fun, exciting things, and I'm shocked that of all the Constitution saves, I was the one who made it. My con is high, but everyone else has like higher bonuses
I
or
had a
whatever.
good
And I was like,
time.
I'll take it. Yeah, that's great. I actually thought I was proficient in it, so it was news to me today when I got to find out that I wasn't. So it's fun.
I'm here. Now that I'm not either.
You don't need hit points.
I only need the hit points apparently. So I was like, that's fine, I guess. It's okay. But yeah, no, this was fun. I look forward to this. Especially because much like LS, this is, not my typical genre, but it's I'm having a good time, especially as we hop into horror and stuff. One thing I wish I forgot to bring up again, because like I think Dirty introduced his character, and then after that we all like kind of forgot to. But I would have loved to have heard some of the descriptions, and I immediately forgot, and I only remembered it right now. But anyway,
Maybe next time.
yeah. But next time will be next week, because I think everyone's schedules are okay, and I'm looking forward to it. So this will be fun. I don't know if this will work. It's not working right now. Okay, so I'm just in here with there it is. That took a minute.
Just looked like you were about to take off.
Yeah. Dirty, go ahead.
Yep. I'm Dirty. I run the Dirty Rulers RPG. Currently streaming Witchlight. Also currently super thankful that got invited to play in some Dark Matter, because there's a lot of weird and cool things in this little universe, and that was before Nenners got a hold of it. So I'm looking forward to see what this is, and we're like getting little bits and pieces of I can see where he's getting influences from, and I like it. I'm on board, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got cooked up for us. And yeah, looking forward to getting into more combats with the team. And if I can't pin down the voice a little bit better, it's not what I was aiming for today, but it works out for now.
Listen, it was a good time though.
Oh yeah,
You have plenty of time to choose it or change it.
yeah.
I mean, I'm here for the clicking alone. You just want to click for the rest of the round?
Clicking was so
pretty
good.
great.
Yeah, anytime you ask me a question, I'm just going to click at you and let you decipher it. GM Fiat. All right. I think that's everybody, right?
I believe so.
I believe so. Cool. Well, thank you guys.
Oh, of course.
I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to next week.
Hell yeah.
Hell
See if we
yeah.
can get you to the ship proper.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be nice and
That'd
pleasant.
be wild. We seem close. if we can't bridge the whatever gap that anyway. This is
It'll be
fun.
full of
I
like
did-
wood paneled walls and floral patterns, and it'll smell nice in there.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice 1980s brown furniture everywhere. It's going to be great.
Better have a sunken living room somewhere in the middle of this.
It's called
yeah.
Conversation Pit, you swine.
Conversation bit, yes. Uncultured swine.
I was not ready for that.
I
Oh,
need
God.
just sassy LS on a radio station. I need to be able to like tune into this. I can. This is great. Thank you.
I'm wasted on this world.
Oh, with
None of
that,
you
we do have someone to raid, and they're titled. It's Orin, I believe. 2 R's and 2 N's. So Orin. But they're doing some. They were in initiative order. I think they still might be actually. They have a cool looking overlay too. So we're gonna say hi to them. I've never raided them before, so hopefully we'll make some
Let's
new
go.
friends. But let's go give them some love. Thank you guys for joining us for our first episode for this. This was super fun. And as mentioned, we should be back next Friday. But we're also back tomorrow with Echoes of Ruin. So good times.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm gonna just stress poor Joe out some more. But it'll be fun. Have a good night, guys. We're gonna go raid. Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.